Alrighty. Hi folks. Welcome to stream. I'm not wearing a neck adornment. I need to fix that. You know that saying that everyone started rebelling against recently, do it scared? That's me. Tonight, that is me. Oh, hi Mill. I am scared, but I have to do it. Thankfully someone else did all the hard work for me, and it's currently in chat right now. Hi Hannah. Chat, we've come a long way. Much further than I realistically thought I could make it at the start. And I don't want it to end here. I don't know if I can guarantee that it won't end here. I've come to terms with that fact, at least a little bit. Max sees a scary fight, and we lack great answers for him. We have some. We've got a couple things. We've got some ideas. Hannah, I do believe you're in chat right now. Do you want to pop into voice chat to help me with this, or can I just get your guidance from the chat box? No pressure in either direction, obviously. Did you like the flag photo I sent you? Flag photo? Hold on a second. How long ago was that? It was... Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's pretty funny. This is where they giggle. Alright, but friends. I was gonna say like friends, lovers, and then like a third thing, but that's a little weird to say to chat. That's a little parasocial. Welcome. For the first time, their stream debut. Friend of the channel, Hannah Von Varley. Welcome, gamer.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Resident run and bun understander. I know that you don't like it when I say that you're like one of the experts, but you have reached, like you've beaten the game, and that's more than like 99% of people who have played run and bun can say about run and bun. And I very much value that experience. Tonight's line...
That's what I would call it, right? Like, once you get a handle on the mechanics, you know, a lot of people basically playing the game are like on an equal playing field, besides the experience. I've seen it before.
It's like, I think you're currently on the second half of the Dunning-Kruger curve, where it's like, you've passed the I don't know this and I know that I don't know this through the I'm inexperienced but I think I know a lot about this, and are currently on the I know a lot about this but I'm not confident in it portion of the curve.
Right. I am certainly not proficient enough to never make mistakes. Like, that is certainly not the case.
Evidenced by the fact that the thing that shocked me truly was like that, oh, I didn't know you didn't realize that defensive setup is also ignored by being able to KO.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it was like, because it's just something I always took into account. So, like, it just never included it in my lines. Yeah, no. But knowing that I don't need to account for that, that's nice.
I think the logic is
just
that
because, like, I didn't realize it was a subset, right?
I think the logic is that, like, if they use the defensive setup and you hit them, okay, you've now done 50% of their max HP. The best they can do is make you do another 50%. At some point, they will not use the defensive setup and you will just kill them. And the logic kind of tracks from there.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of the ones that do that might have some recovery as well, which makes it weird. But yes, you're right. Like, if they just had the one defensive move, they would be stuck in a loop.
Yeah. Or, like, you know, having body press or something like that. But the fucking AI isn't smart enough to properly recognize that.
Yes, yeah.
All right, let's get that unmuted. Let's pause the stream audio. And I will stream the emulator to you. All right. So, chat, I gave Hannah the paste of my team after yesterday's stream. And it proceeded to spend, like, a non-insignificant amount of last night fucking slamming her face into the wall until something cracked. And a shocking amount of the wall cracked. Not all of it.
Certainly not perfect.
There are hurdles, there are jagged bits of debris that we will have to step over to clear this wall. But there is undeniably a hole.
I think we're gonna
there
make
now.
it. Yeah, I think we're gonna make it over the hurdle. We just might scrape our knees a little bit.
And honestly, I'm fine with the knee scrape. We have such a solid box. Like, I don't think any of what we're bringing to this fight is even, like, Pokemon I'm incredibly super partial to outside of, like, Roserade and Gyarados. Well, Steelix, actually.
Yeah, but their roles are, like, pretty... They're not actually doing too much involved. They're just kind of finishing jobs. They're not actually under much risk.
Mm-hmm. And has Hand's head also cracked? That's for you to tell the people. So, what 6 Pokemon are we going to be using for this fight?
It's going to be Gorbis, Flygon, the Utility Dragon, Granbull, Roserade, Steelix, and Gyarados.
Roserade, Steelix, and Gyarados. Now, chat, I would just like to acknowledge Hannah has validated my dipshit idiot choice to risk Honchkrow yesterday. Because turns out Gorobis was the answer. Gorobis is the answer into the dumbest way possible. It's fucking awesome. I think Voltflare might have commented. It was Voltflare or Rob Boss who had commented about, like, oh, save Gorobis for Camerupt. And I was like, why would I save Gorobis for Camerupt? I have Gyarados who beats Camerupt, like, super handily outside of, like, a really bad switch into a crit. No, it turns out Gorobis is funny.
Yeah, it's like, even with, like, some of the worst IVs I've ever seen,
Proper
somehow
zip
just
code
has
numbers.
it has the proper base stats to, one, do the job of hitting the Crustle down to quite literally 1 HP with Sash, and also can actually pretty reliably survive 2 hits from Aerodactyl, and hopefully kill returning with a Surf. Not guaranteed. Mm-hmm. If they weren't zip code IVs, maybe.
Thankfully, we don't need to get... Because if I'm correct, we're fine if Gorobis dies, right?
Yeah, like, finding use for Gorobis at all this late is just very nice. Mm-hmm. And hopefully Gorobis doesn't even need to do that part. Hopefully it's Steelix.
True. So, what items are we equipping to our Pokemon? I know Gorobis gets Wise Glasses.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a lot of citrus. Cool. I think it's citrus for everyone else except for Gyarados, who gets the Shed Shell.
Right. Okay, so Wise Glasses on Nomo. Ermaya gets... what are these trait ideas I'm reading? Because I'm intrigued. Oh, shit. Oops, I pulled up the wrong tab. That's actually a very silly project that I started working on a while ago that I lost motivation on because one of the people I was going to have be a part of it stopped being a part of my life. Which sounds really dramatic, and it's not. His girlfriend didn't like me, so just... It's a whole thing. Honestly, I need to get back to working on that. That being said, its working name is the PP Sat, and I think that's really funny, and that's all the context I need to give. Okay, so now Citrus Berry. Duchess gets a Citrus Berry. Rose gets a Citrus Berry.
So, 2 of these citruses have a chance not to proc. That would be on Granbull and Roserade, I believe, though they're there for, like, just in case.
Yeah,
the citruses on Flygon and Steelix are quite assuredly going to proc.
I cannot believe that we didn't use Steelix's Citrus fighting Tabitha yesterday. And if I recall correctly, we want to set Flygon's HP to 133.
133, yes. That was the best value that I could find that minimized risk in all the likeliest scenarios.
So pre-damage.
Because like you had to account for the possibility of taking Stealth Rock basically on a 50-50, depending on whether the Crustle goes for spikes or Stealth Rock turn 1.
There's so
and then whether
much wacky shit.
Yeah, and then on whether the Stone Edge high rolls or low rolls.
Okay. So Elixir's at 133, and we don't pre-damage anyone else. We don't do any pre-status. All right. I guess we go to fight Maxi now. Yippee!
Oh, it's spooky.
Oh god, if we can clear Maxi though, like, if I can make it to Lava Ridge. But I keep saying that about like every part of this run. I remember back when Mauville City was the fucking promised land. So I'm like, if I can...
The milestones, they just change.
Yeah, it's like if I can make it to Mauville City, like half of my team evolves, I get access to the Elemental Punch Tutor, we get evolution items, the run's going to be smooth sailing from here on out.
Absolutely, yeah. It definitely feels that way when you're there, and Mauville's, I would say, definitely like one of the biggest access points, I guess. Like, you just get so much once you get to Mauville.
Yeah.
So many stone evolutions.
I'd say it's like, it's Mauville, it's, I would say Fall Arbor Town a little bit, because you also just like get a lot of, it's where you start to get the top end of some Pokemon's learn sets after you beat Vito.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's where you get
definitely true.
Spiky Shield on Toge. You get access to Duskstone Evos. R.I.P. Hunchcrow. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. This is scary. I don't want to be here. I don't want...
It's definitely a bit spooky, but I believe.
I know you do, and I appreciate that.
The biggest thing is we just want the Stone Edge to hit. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. There's not like any hidden item finder items, no. Okay. Final box or team check. We have Nomo equipped with Wise Glasses. We have Lixie pre-damage to 133 with Citrus Berry. We have Duchess with Citrus Berry. We have Rose with Citrus Berry. We have Dollop with Citrus Berry, and we have Aramaya with Shed Shell. Hi, Pio. Also, Mintmod, no, you did not miss the fight. The fight is about to start. And foo. God, look at this bald ass man. Fucking... I don't know, I'm trying to say something witty. This dialogue's going on for way too long.
Just giving you his whole life story.
Oh, banger OST time. I always forget that Original Maxi... Honestly, okay, never mind. Original Maxi is kind of a baddie in, like, sprite form. Alright. So I do believe I understand the start of this line. Crustle here is a big bitch. Crustle is the reason that this entire thing is fucking miserable to plan. Because it has Sturdy, so it can't be KO'd in a single hit. It has the red card, so as soon as we do damage to it, we are going to get randomly swapped out to any one of the other Pokemon on our team. Normally, we handle red cards by using Fake Out on the, like, red card sturdy Pokemon, so that way it at least blanks that turn and we can swap into our answer. We can't really afford that luxury here. It also has Stealth Rocks and Spikes. Multiple hazards. It wants to set those up turn 1, but there is also a chance it just doesn't go for them. This thing is...
It's very low, but...
Yeah, very, very low, but possible, and that's frustrating. So what we are going to do is we are going to hit it with Surf, with Wise Glasses. The lowest damage it can do, I think, like, yeah, is 1 away from its max HP. We can never kill it because Sturdy. Now, high roll here is Nomo getting red card swapped into Flygon. Spikes. Okay.
Okay. No Stealth Rock damage from Flygon. And the only risk here, we want it to not be Granbull, because then that could put you at some risk of Poison Jab crit from the Como.
Flygon, all right.
Holy hell.
So, what HP do we want to be at?
So the ideal range is 82 to 96, because that HP range is where Como-O is what comes in guaranteed clicking Dragon Tail. So like if you're above 96, it could not click it. It would still come in, but there's rolls where it could not. And 82, the bottom end, is dictated by you're going to be coming in on a low kick from Zarude later, and the max roll crit of low kick is 81.
Got it. So we are going to sit here and spam defog until Crustle hits us with an attack.
This is a little awkward, actually.
Because we're fast?
Yes. So we're going to have to do the same thing that we would have to have done, assuming it had missed. We just couldn't do it that turn, so now we can spam First Impression, waiting for it to set 2 layers, like rocks and spikes, and then it's likely to attack. You can defog that turn and then kill.
Okay. So we're going to use First Impression because if it's not our first turn on the field, First Impression does nothing. We are trying to stall for turns with Elixir. Now, I am wondering, though, because you're right, it is I'm wondering, with how much PP we have on defog, my worry is getting hit with Stone Edge on a First Impression turn and then defogging.
That is absolutely a risk, yes.
I think I would like I'd like to defog a couple of times to see if we can try to just get around the RNG first.
We can look at the AI and see what the actual odds are of it clicking a move here.
I believe
I suppose
it's 75%
Just
chance.
what does it set up last turn?
It set up Stealth Rocks. I believe Spikes and Stealth Rocks have the same, though, because we cleared off that first layer of Spikes.
Yes. The only thing is that if it was Spikes up, it could click Spikes again. That's the only difference.
True, but it's disincentivized to get to -1 if a layer of Spikes is already up.
Still possible, but yeah.
So yeah, there's only
plus
a 20...
75% of the time?
Yeah, and then plus 25% of the time. You're right. It is smart to just go for First Impression this turn. And then defog next turn.
Even if it does Stone Edge you here, that doesn't necessarily change the odds. You could just do it again, hope that it used the hazard then.
Yeah, I guess I just get worried about if I get hit twice. That being said, Spikes are up, so we defog.
Yeah, so this is a pretty good chance. We just don't want to see Spikes again.
And even if we do, we can just keep looping.
Yep. The only timer that we really have is First Impression PP, and we can only defog 6
Stone
times.
Edge.
Perfect. And it hit?
91.
91. Perfect.
Perfect
that is
range.
Within our safe range.
We are able to outspeed and KO with Bad Tantrum, Stomping Tantrum. This thing has 1 HP, there's no way it's living. There are no hazards on the field. We bait in Como-O. We bait in Como-O. All right, just making sure. I know that I trust you, but there's still that fear in my heart. Como-O sees...
Absolutely, always. I'm feeling it too. My heart's beating because this is gonna live or die on whether I did all my due diligence. Lowest roll here is 96 on Dragon Tail.
Yep, on Dragon Tail, and it's never body press. We are going to swap to Duchess, who not only doesn't get swapped out from Dragon Tail, she takes 0 damage and gets off Intimidate. Intimidate drops the attack by 1. Dragon Tail, we are immune. We 1-hit KO with Play Rough. It is going to go for Poison Jab. We always live crit Poison Jab because of our Citrus Berry. No crit, no poison.
Wonderful.
That's good. We want Duchess as healthy as possible for another part of the fight. All right. With 101 HP, do we bait in Aerodactyl?
It's Zarude.
It's Zarude. Is that good?
Yep. Yes,
good.
That's good.
Okay. Right, Steelix time. So...
Okay. This swap order is a little weird. So we're going to be going to Rose Raid on what should always be
Power
a
Whip.
Power Whip.
Yeah.
we take very little. Even if it's a crit, then I don't even think it procs the citrus.
Okay. Yeah, let me look. Roserade takes it most.
Like switches in a sphere, maybe.
Yeah, you're right. High roll power whip crit is 41%.
It would then only be Darkest Lariat, and we'll go into Steelix on that, because that's the lowest damage move that isn't U-turn.
No crit. Okay. It goes for Darkest Lariat, so now we swap to Steelix.
That's correct, and we would like to see no crits on Steelix. It's only in range of dying on like double crit, like top rolls.
Okay.
Which is, spooky, but like very unlikely.
With how many chances
we don't want to see crits.
With how many chances we have to take in this fight, like that's one of the best RNG ranges we could hope for.
Yeah. And we also don't want to see crits because if this is healthy enough, then we can like guaranteed save Corvus's life. Okay.
So it's going to Darkest Lariat. We're going to swap to Dollop. It does top end 24% without crit. Darkest Lariat ignores stat changes. No crit.
Perfect.
Hell, was that low roll?
We'll now be clicking.
No, that was mid roll. That was 34. Okay, so we are now clicking Screech.
Yes.
It goes for low kick.
Low kick, please no crit.
No crit.
Wonderful.
Procs our citrus. Now,
I think this will be healthy enough to take on the arrow.
Now, with Zarude's defense at -2, it's still going to go for low kick on us because we have so much HP. Lixie can now one-hit KO Zarude with First Impression, which is a priority move the turn it swaps in. So, we are going to swap to Lixie, if I understand correctly.
That is absolutely correct. Max roll of low kick crit is 81, and we're holding a citrus. So that will protect us from the Aerodactyl pursuit.
Still no crits. Okay, First Impression. Defense at -2. First Impression does minimum 127%. Mint Mod, could you snipe that viewbot, please? God, get fucked, Zarude. That thing was such a nightmare to plan around.
It's a demon.
It really is. Like, it's got an Assault Vest. It just has a lot of really powerful, good coverage moves.
Yeah, it's fast, so like you're always taking at least one hit from it. Like,
say hello to Aerodactyl.
So we're going to be swapping right to Steelix because the max damage this arrow sees into Flygon is with dual wing beat.
Oh, that's
Steelix takes basically nothing from that, and then Aquatail crit does maximum 68.
Dual wing beat. No crit. And no crit. Yeah, Aquatail high roll does 68 damage. We have 83. Gyro Ball one-hit KOs because we are the slowest possible Steelix. Aquatail's a high crit move, but no crit. This is God being like, all right, maybe Victory Bell was a little bullshit. Now, Dollop's HP is low enough that it is going to bait in Camerupt. Well, it always baited in Camerupt. That was never a question.
Steelix is so slow, even Mega Camerupt is faster.
That's so funny. And because we are a rock ground type, it never goes for Rock Slide. It is either Earth Power or Flamethrower. It is going to Mega Evolve. Flamethrower can never burn us because it gets Sheer Forces Mega Camerupt. And if it uses Earth Power, it just doesn't do any damage because we're swapping to Gyarados, right? Okay, just making sure I'm like, Nomo is our backup in case something went wrong with Steelix.
Yep. And because it sees a guaranteed kill into Steelix, it's never a substitute.
Yep. I was going to say, this thing does minimum like 150% to Steelix.
Yeah, before Mega.
Oh my god, we win. I don't think anything can go wrong here. Oh, interesting. Own tempo. I didn't realize that made it immune to Intimidate. It doesn't matter, thankfully,
Yeah.
chat. I know,
Yeah,
like,
I think that was
Oblivious...
like a Gen 7 buff. Yeah, Oblivious, Own Tempo, Scrappy, Inner Focus.
Earth Power. That's so funny. Gyarados does 233% damage with Waterfall. So it's a range. Hannah, I cannot thank you enough. I
The
cannot.
pleasure's all mine. I'd love to see a cool line.
I'm almost kind of sad we didn't get to do the cool Gorobus thing. But I'm glad we don't have to worry about it.
The Gorobus was definitely the spookiest part of the line because like there were some rolls that could kill and it was like a 56% reserve to kill.
Yeah.
So like if Gorobus came in, it was pretty at risk. So I'm glad we didn't. But yeah, it would have been cool.
Now lastly is Wobbuffet, Shadow Tag, Aya Papa Berry, Encore, Destiny Bond, Mirror Coat, Counter. Aramaya has the Shed Shell. This is Rose's time to shine. For once, chat, we get to click Toxic. And we're going to keep clicking Toxic. Destiny Bond only kills you if you knock it out with a damaging move. If it dies to poison damage, it does not take us with it. So we just get to sit here clicking Toxic.
It'll take a bit. But
It'll take a bit.
It'll work. Especially because it has a freaking Aya Papa Berry.
It buys like an extra turn by the time that procs. This really is kind of like the victory lap right here, is this Wobbuffet. Unfortunately, though, we didn't need Noma, which means actually losing Honchkrow was definitely bad and dumb of me.
I mean, it still did an important job at the beginning.
Oh,
because-
undeniably. It was complete greed that got it killed, though.
Yeah. But still, like, if you had sacked the Gorobus, like, this line, like, you can't actually substitute the Gyarados in for the Gorobus here, because Waterfall, even with Muscle Band, simply doesn't do enough damage. So Flygon would also have to hold a boosting damage item to, like, guarantee the kill, and then you can't hold a Decision, so the line just falls apart, and then also Gyarados couldn't then be holding the Shed Shell to, like, end the line with.
True. Never mind.
The Gorobus really did perform a unique
No, that's
role
right.
Here, even
I
if
forgot
it didn't come in on the Aerodactyl.
I forgot that we did actually attack with Gorobus at the start. Goodbye, Wobbuffet. Get fucked, Maxi! Woo! All right!
That's a new level cap.
That's a new level cap. Maxi was caught off guard. Honestly, Chief, me too. I'm so glad to have that off my shoulders.
I could definitely tell it was weighing on you, so I'm very glad.
Yeah, no, it's just like... Because I think we have the box check to be able to get past Roxanne. We just have to get to her. Or not Roxanne, what? Flannery. And like, once we beat...
For some reason, those names get swapped in my head too, yeah.
Yeah. Hashtag gal pals. Unfortunately, we do have to beat a really annoying double battle before we get our next encounter, but at least we can, like, level up our guys. Do I delay leveling up Togedemaru at this point?
By the way,
Yep.
you should go back up there.
Oh, is there something in the meteorite thing?
Yeah, a meteorite.
Ooh. Oh, that's right. I can,
And
like...
you can trade it.
That's right. I go back to Fall Arbor Town, don't I?
You
Don't
get
spoil
Flash
what
Cannon
I-
for it, which is very
Okay.
nice.
Listen,
Oh, goodness.
You're fine.
I was already saying it.
I was going to say, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh, the nice lady.
Alright. Oh, we can go fast now. Oh my god, we can go fast. Also, yeah, no, Flash Cannon's kind of huge. Like, oh, I could... I'm so sad my Lucario is modest. Or not modest, adamant. No, it's not adamant. It just has a special attack decreasing nature, but like a really good special attack IV, but like literally 0 attack.
Yeah.
He's so almost the perfect animal. Because I'm like,
yeah,
ooh.
you could... Because especially with Lucario, you really can kind of go one way or the other, at least to some extent, but...
Yeah, no, I'm curious. You mentioned that it was a really solid mon when I joked before about sacking it with Final Gambit. I'm curious, like, what it does later in the game. Because it definitely served me really well during Norman's gym, just because, like, people made fun of me for, like, getting kind of hype for bulky Lucario. Because, yeah, I think ours has, like, a plus defense nature and 31 IVs. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 24 HP, 31 defense. Like, it's literally max defense.
And also 21 special defense, too. Like, a shockingly bulky dog.
Well, like the IVs are insane. Everything except the attack, which is 0. The other IVs are 24, 31, 27, 21, 31.
Like, I really hope...
Ridiculous.
I really hope at some point I will have an excuse to finally max that thing's attack stat.
There legitimately might be a time when that will happen, because there's some mons where some bulky normal types are some of the most annoying Pokemon in the game. Like Kangaskhan's, Miltanks, and the only thing that will take them out is just a really strong fighting hit.
All right, so let's do some
I
level
can absolutely
ups.
see it.
Oh my god, do we finally get fucking Sludge Bomb on Roserade?
Ooh.
Do we
familiar, but I'm not sure.
Do we finally get a damaging poison type move on Roserade? Sludge Bomb! Oh god! Oh my, we get U-turn on Ledian finally, which completes its moveset. Yeah, so farewell Venoshock. If we're using Toxic, it's not to get Venoshock damage.
Yeah.
Your base power was 5 too high to be goated. I do wonder if they made Sludge base 65 power in this solely to avoid Technician Roserade.
Is it not 65 always? Oh my goodness.
It might be 65 originally. But I just feel like there are a lot more...
That's still just cruel.
I do think there are a lot more like 65s in this specifically to get around shit like that. Lixie wants to learn Superpower. Probably not, right?
Probably not yours, I would say.
Yeah. What do you mean? Our heavy hitter, incredibly high IV Flygon with its 7 attack IV and 1 speed? Thank God Flygon's naturally incredibly fast. Does it get... No, it doesn't get Earthquake for a minute. I think Duchess already knows all of her moves. She does not. Lockjaw. Lockjaw's interesting. I don't think we want it. Like, it prevents...
I would say no. This is...
Yeah.
It clicks Play Rough, it clicks Superpower, and it also kind of cool as utility. With, like, Intim. So, like, I don't think you need extra coverage on it, really.
Yeah.
And Jawlock is also just a terrifying move. It stops you from switching.
What do you mean? I could give Duchess the Shed Shell. So I could use Worse Crunch.
So true.
Alright. I don't think Dollop... I know that Steelix learned shit all the way up until, like, the end game, but its moves are really spread out. Like, straight up, that thing's learning moves up into, like, the high 70s.
Yeah. I mean, like, right up until, like, you get the Mega, right?
So, do we want Bounce on Gyarados?
In my opinion, I think you do, yeah.
Over Outrage?
There's certain times where, like, getting to use Gyarados as an actual flying type, and, like, you just make the sacrifice and you hold a wide lens, like, that can be enough, because sometimes the only thing that will work is, like, a really strong flying physical step.
And Adamant.
So
is it Adamant 31 IVs? Adamant 29 IVs.
I think it's 27.
Excuse me.
29, jeez.
Yeah. So get rid of Outrage then?
Yeah, I would say so. There's certain things that Outrage does, like, you never click it, but, like, it is useful occasionally to show kills, but I got more use out of Bounce.
Okay. So yeah, do we want to avoid leveling up Togedemaru as our only Protect Mon? Because I know that once you get around this point, it's kind of worthwhile to keep your Protect Mons under-leveled, especially because we don't have Iron Ball.
Yeah, I would say so. Like, keep it under-leveled and only level it if you need it for something, essentially.
Well, unfortunately, it is one of the best things in our box, and getting hit is one of the things that makes it really good. But, yeah. Also, Lucario, do you finally learn a new move? I think it gets something soon. Because I know that it's like, I think I said my final moveset for Lucario was going to be Close Combat, Meteor Mash, E-Speed, and Aura Sphere. And I think, do you finally get one of those? Final Gambit!
Right, we were discussing that, rare candying for it.
That's right. Because it's like, is it worth it to give this thing Final Gambit?
No.
Okay,
no.
good. I know that, like, Final Gambit is a move worth having on some guys, but...
yeah, I suppose. The explosion is, like, the one you really want, right? Because it, like, halves defense. Like, it actually will, like, blow through, like, the bulkiest stuff in the game.
Okay,
which is important sometimes. And it's also hits 2 in doubles, which is the other big thing about it.
Okay, we get Meteor Mash at 60.
Huge move?
Huge move. I assume on Ledian we get rid of Bug Buzz because we're probably not here for its insane bug type damage.
Probably not. And I like all these other moves.
No, let's say Defog, Tailwind, Encore. Cool. And that's the last thing Ledian learns. Pretty sure. Does ours have awful IVs too? Oh no, it's actually like decent. Its speed's kind of bad.
Yeah. It's nothing special, but it's not bad.
Hold on, ours is swinging with a hulking 23 attack IV.
It knows its hidden ability is Iron Fist.
I'm sorry, I just realized 23 attack IV. Its attack stat is 49. Like after everything.
Yep.
That's funny. I think Miss May gets Earthquake pretty soon. Do we want Mega Horn? We can pick up Mega Horn over Brick Break because it's like a tutor move.
Yeah, tutor move.
And like Miss May is
I think that's
slow
probably
enough.
worth it.
Like wide lens is decent, zoom lens is guaranteed.
Yes. And zoom lens is like very soon.
Yeah, Surf Sim. Felice gets Taunt, which is actually really interesting tech. I think Zoroark's like one of 2 Pokemon that get it.
I think the other one that I can think of right off the top of my head is Ambipom.
Okay.
But I think you have to scale for it on that.
I think we get rid of Snarl, probably, because Sucker Punch and Knock Off are huge, and Dark Pulse is high damage. Its best attacking move with its primary stab.
Yeah, it's really nice to have like the both physical and the special dark coverage. Like this thing only clicks dark moves. Like that's the best thing it does, and also the only thing it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people have said like Taunt isn't as good as you would hope it to be, but it still does things.
Yeah, well, it doesn't help that Felice is like the frailest little like glass doll you've ever done, did Matt. If we fight something that only has like psychic moves and screens, I don't know. Actually, being incredibly fast with Taunt versus a screen setter will probably be useful at some point. I have to imagine.
Yeah.
Like, it's gotta have its use somewhere. I thought Camerupt got Explosion. Or maybe it already had Explosion. Oh, it's Turtonator. Turtonator might be getting Explosion.
It's just a little weird using it on such a frail Mon, because like if you use Taunt and you prevent it from like doing whatever annoying setup it does, it's now attacking you.
Newt!
So it needs to be doing so little. Yeah. Hi, Newt.
Newt showed up in
That's
chat.
doing so little.
We beat Maxie.
That
Sorry, we keep.
You're not at risk of dying. Oh my goodness.
I'm really good at talking. I promise. There's two of us. Yeah, no. Well, Hannah's the one who cooked up the crackpot line we had to beat Maxi. And I'm like, I can't pilot this solo. Like, I think I understand how it works, but there's a lot of fiddly knobs and dials we need to worry about after a certain point. And we entered none of the situations where we needed to worry about the fiddly knobs and dials.
Yeah, it was really nice.
It was super
It was
smooth.
a lot of if this, then this risk management, and just... Besides going right to Flygon, which was actually a little annoying, it all went fine.
Also, hi, Stern Gaming. Look, I'm fine it went straight to Flygon because it means nothing took, like, Spike's chip.
Yeah, absolutely. I would certainly have preferred that than it going to Granbull.
Even then, Granbull fucking no poison, no crit. We saved its citrus.
Oh, yeah. Didn't use it on Roserade either. Like, I'm very glad it was there, but yeah.
Boomburst is fun. I'm genuinely wondering if I take it over Hydro Pump. Mudshot has done a lot for us with Breek.
Yeah, Mudshot is a great move. I don't know if you even take it, because Zoom Lens is coming.
Yeah.
And normal moves like have to be stab, have to be boosted in some way in order to like really do much.
True. It's just such a tempting
They just don't
option.
hit anything super effectively. Like if you're not a guts bear, then like picking facade, the normal move just, even though it's 140, it just usually doesn't do enough.
Like, our special attack and attack stats are near equivalent. Oh yeah, God, poor Seismitoad has a minus attack nature. Alright, I'm sorry, Boomburst. You seem like a cool move, just not on that guy.
Yeah.
Although I will say there is at least the utility of, like, sound moves preventing substitute.
That's absolutely true, yeah.
God, will I ever use Sawsbug ever again?
There will probably be moments.
Hi, Dot. Also, hi, Sharon Gaming. You, I see a first-time chatter. Forgot to acknowledge that when you showed up. We cleared Maxi. It was fucking spooky as shit, but it actually went really, really smoothly. Like, you would almost assume it was a perfectly consistent line. Hello, Woodhammer. Hello, big slap move. Farewell, Seed Bomb. You were really cool, but Woodhammer has 40 more base power than you. And I think, Kethri gets Drain Punch, this level up, I think.
It's also Flare Blitz.
Ooh, what do I take Flare Blitz over? I take it over High Jump Kick, right? Or regular Jump Kick.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
because
I don't think you click either High Horsepower or Jump Kick much past this point, but if I had to pick one, yeah, I'd probably say get rid of Jump Kick.
okay.
This thing just clicks fire moves at a certain point.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, no, like, Drain Punch. Kethri the goat. Get rid of Throat Chop. It's funny to think about Kethri karate chopping the Taco Bell gong. But like, Sky Uppercut, Mach Punch, Throat Chop, Fake Out, Drain Punch just seems like the end game moveset for this thing.
I would assume, and like maybe you at some point sacrifice one of the slots for like a rotating tutor move, like Ice Punch or something, but you don't need to make that choice right now.
Yeah. It was doing that earlier, like before it was, the highest power fighting move plus Bullet Punch, or Mach Punch Fake Out, and then, an Elemental Punch. It's sad though, we're very quickly approaching the point where level caps stop being fun and exciting because things stop learning new moves. And I'm now understanding why, like, heart scales become much more of a thing in late game, because it's when you start catching Pokemon when they're already past having learned all their moves, so you need to be able to reteach them all of their good shit.
Yeah.
Very lucky that I managed to grab like a level 7 Drillbur. Very unlucky that its stats were rancid.
Even the worst Excadrill still is good. Like, mine was really bad too, and it was still great. But yeah, it's so unfortunate.
It's like minus attack nature with bad speed is just woof.
Yeah.
And Maisie learns no moves, so we will leave her at her current level. Sybil, now you get explosion. Yeah.
Huge.
We love it when turtles explode. Bye, Fire Spin.
Yeah.
It's a cool move. We're not clicking it. Oh god, we didn't have to use our heart scales. We were really considering like having to use a heart scale on something for this fight. The original plan for Zarude was like max out Sybil's defense or HP, give it a citrus berry, and pray that it could get off 3 flamethrowers.
Yeah, I was also looking, like, before I discovered, like, the Gorbis lead, like, doing stuff where you go to Sybil, like, to chip, and then you go to Flygon to finish with the first impression. But it was just too weird.
Mm-hmm.
And it was still the same, like, so hard to... Like, if you're using Flygon, it was so hard to consistently bait something. So it was better to just go all in on it and, like, okay, if I can do this and get the right thing in, then we can actually make a more consistent line.
Chat, for context, the Goldilocks zone that we had to worry about with Flygon is that, like, Aerodactyl, Como, and Zarude were all faster than Flygon, and thus, like, one of them would come in next. Aerodactyl was first in line, it did the least damage, but if we were down to 44% max HP, it would come in for Dual Wing Beat. If we were above 44 but below 71, we baited in Como, who would come in for Dragon Tail. God forbid it didn't see a kill. Like, immediately there was a chance it would set up with Iron Defense, and that was a whole thing. Or if we're above that, Zarude comes in, and it's just fucking hope that you can deal with Zarude. And the problem...
it would mess up the HP, and you maybe get pursuited, or you might get stuck with the Shed Shell on the wrong mon. It was just ugly.
Yeah, no, that's the last thing, is like that Wobbuffet that we fought at the end there was second in line. So if ever there was a Pokemon that did not see that it, like, was faster than us and did more damage to us than we did to it, in comes Wobbuffet, trapping and killing whatever Pokemon's on the field with it. Like, the amount of work that went into making sure that Wobbuffet always came in on Gyarados.
Yeah. I do definitely relate, and I'm a little sad that we didn't get to show off the Gorbis thing. Into the Mega Camerupt.
Chat, for context, so the problem we had with Gorbis is that Gorbis kills Camerupt really easy, right? And it would always be that Gorbis would be on the field when there is only Wobbuffet and Camerupt left on the team. Now, the thing is, Gorbis outspeeds Mega Camerupt and one-hit KOs it with Surf, so the game would obviously never send in Mega Camerupt. Except Mega Camerupt starts as regular Camerupt, which outspeeds Gorbis, so the game thinks it can come in and kill Gorbis, Mega Evolves, becomes slower than us, so we then bowl over it and can then use Flip Turn to swap off of Wobbuffet. It's truly insane. Also,
and that's only possible because Gorbis is like nearly minimum speed, like 3 speed IV and minus speed nature.
Yeah. Do we want Heat Wave?
95. I mean, yeah, I suppose it's just stronger. Like, I think it's like it's just weird with doubles.
That's the thing that I'm worried about.
That's the only thing. It is just stronger.
Because, like, we're getting...
Like, I think you could do it. I don't think it's super relevant.
Because, like, I know our next fight is a double battle. Yeah, we get Flare Blitz at 64. And what's our thing after Flannery? Flannery cap is 57. After that is 65. Okay, yeah. So we will we'll get Flare Blitz in a couple of fights anyways. And like we're about to go into the Fire Gym where our relevant fire type damage move probably isn't that relevant. We'll take Heat Wave.
I think you can totally take it over Flamethrower, yeah.
And, like, I abide by the logic of, like, okay, we're going to calc out this next double battle. If it turns out that there's a niche situation where actually, like, Flamethrower would have been more useful, I'm just gonna use the script to give it Flamethrower back, because in theory we could have calced these out before doing the level ups, yada yada. That being said, now we have to do the boring part. We beat the fun, cool, exciting boss, and now we have to, like, do math again. Also, I should bag up all of those items that are currently in the box. Take that shed shell, take those wise glasses. Yeah, no, exactly as you said, we have a chance to save 2 of the citrus berries, and we saved 2 of the citrus berries.
Love to see it.
Okay, now I really quickly have to remove all Pokemon from all boxes. Scripting. Export. Everyone's updated, and I will remember to update Zoroark's ability this time, because for whatever reason, Zoroark exports as if it has freaking Dark Aura, which it does not.
Yes.
So sad.
That is a remnant, because like this game went through like patches and iterations. To begin with, Zoroark had Dark Aura.
God, was it good? Was it broken when that was a thing?
I didn't play the game at that point, but I would very much assume that it would have been.
Zoroark deserves it. It's a shame that Zoroark is kind of bad. He's a cool guy.
It's limited. It does strong things, like Sucker Punch. It's amazing. Like, if you don't have one Sucker Punch Mon in your box, it's a bad time.
That's
so
true.
It does good things, but
Honchkrow was so
limited.
much better than it at that.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Honchkrow is so much better.
Just being a flying type and able to swap in on resisted hits or earthquakes, that does a lot.
The Stone Giorno. Damn, Gorbis, you do a lot of damage with Ice Beam. You do die to Power Whip, though. I was gonna say, so, like, I mean, I don't know if you want to, like, you do not need to stick around in VC after that, because we got the main thing done. I don't know how engaging it is to, like, try to co-calc a fight.
I can maybe stick around for a bit, and I'll certainly stick around enough to, like, make sure you understand how the calcing works for Power Spot, which is the weird Stonjourner ability. Because it's very easy to make mistakes with that. It's like actually so like easy to mess that up.
Yeah, hold on. Let me do some looking. Dex. Power Spot. This Pokemon's allies have the power of their moves multiplied by 1.3. This affects Doom Desire and Future Sight, even if the user is not on the field. So if you set up Doom Desire while you have a Stone Giorno on the field, and then Stone Giorno leaves, like, it's still, okay, cool, I guess.
Weird, yeah.
Doom Desire fans, rise up. To me, I'm Doom Desire fans. I love Jirachi, one of my favorite little guys.
Yeah, the two biggest things to note about it are that it doesn't affect Stone Journer's own moves, only the ally.
Kingdra outspeeds Stone Journer by 1.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh, it's got a focus sash, though.
And,
annoying.
The toggle is like the same as like Helping Hand. It's like right on the right.
I did see that. Because I'm like, okay, Kingdra doesn't die to Power Whip because Dragon type makes it neutral damage. All we have to do is... Toge always baits high horsepower from Gliscor. And always only high horsepower from Gliscor, even if we lower it enough to be weak to Power Whip. Just making sure, yeah, never sees KO on Kingdra. There's no way this is as straightforward as it's currently looking, right?
It can be an easy fight. It can also be a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, stealth.
It depends on the box.
Thunderwave, Rocky Helmet. Because I'm looking at, like, okay, turn 1, Kingdra, Ice Beam into Gliscor. wipes it off the field. Gliscor still gets its attack off, but that doesn't matter because it's going into Togedemaru, who's using Protect. Ferrothorn goes for Power Whip, also into Togedemaru. Then in comes Stonejourner, who sees Ground-type KO into Togedemaru with Stomping Tantrum. Or maybe Stone Edge, but Lixie takes that pretty good. Our last fight was based around the fact that Lixie took Stone Edge really good. Oh, but she doesn't take Power Whip that good. Okay, is there a range?
What is the Power Whip damage into Kingdra? Because I'm worried about once Power Spot is active, it starting to show like KO.
I don't think it does.
Into the Kingdra.
Yeah, into Kingdra. Nope, 70.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah, the damage calc's actually changing once a mon hits the field is like the gimmick of this fight.
Yeah. Which does actually make it so yeah, it's really hard for Togedemaru to guarantee. Thankfully, it's always Power Whip off Ferrothorn. It's just a question of if it's Stone Edge or Stomping Tantrum. Because what's the HP we have to get Toge to here? It's 55?
And this is the other thing, is it's so easy to just leave Power Spot on, because like it doesn't affect it for the Stonejourner, it's just the ally.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so I need to toggle off Power Spot. Okay, that makes
Whenever you look at
sense.
the Stonejourner, yes, you need to toggle off the Power Spot. That's the big thing. Like, you need to make sure your calcs are correct.
The gimmick of this
It's
fight
so
is
annoying.
making the calculator bad.
Exactly, yes.
I love Pokemon Run and Bun. It's such a cool game. It's such a cool game. Fuck. I mean, like, if only Ledian could chip off this thing with like a U-turn, but no. I wonder, do you die to like... Oh, right. You die to Ice Beam, but then Gorbis dies to... Yeah. Also, the nice thing is that all of these ranges happen without Wise Glasses. Yeah, we never have to worry about Stonejourner killing. So... Yeah, Power Spot into... Flygon. That Power Whip does a lot of damage. Ledian tanks it. But if we don't get Earthquake, Ledian dies. It's like, I don't know, we just roll for the Octazooka accuracy drop, right? Things said by the mentally well. I suppose the alternative is to see if I can wipe the right side of the field first, but I know that there's a fucking contrary superior. I mean, at least it's contrary with Leaf Storm, so I know exactly what I'm getting into. Sorta.
In my experience, it's really tough to go for the right side first, just because it's tough to not be showing a kill to the boosting Choice Scarf contrary superior with one of your mons while you're trying to take it down, and also while the left side is probably also uncontrolled at that point.
That makes sense.
It's tough.
Oh, I suppose Torterra swaps in really good, actually. Because, Oh wait, I do have to consider the fact that Stomping Tantrum is a spread move. So it could hit Kingdra.
I don't think it is.
Is Stomping Tantrum not a spread move? Oh, I'm thinking of Bulldoze. Let me double check that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Torterra can't be crit, because once Stonejourner's off the field, like, all bets are off, right? And it's like Torterra tanks everything on the field really well. Like, if we give it a Citrus Berry, hell, I almost wish I didn't have to, like, you know, if I could, like, chip Stonejourner so Torterra could get a Giga Drain off on it. How fast is this? Superior is incredibly fast. As a Choice Scarf, duh. Duh, you fucking stupid. Think you can beat Superior, dumbass? He's fast as fuck. Everything has max speed and a choice scarf. You fucking moron. I love Run and Bun, I promise, guys. I have so much fun with this game.
It is said with love, right?
It's said with something. But yeah, no, okay. Torterra takes the hit, and then on the second turn, Kingdra outspeeds Stonejourner and KOs it. Torterra's HP, honestly, would be so low after anything. Like, Power Whip with Power Spot into Torterra, because it will still get hit by a Power Spot hit. 47 to 55.6%. Anything off of Stongiorno over here, yeah, it does at least 10%, so Torterra will be below. Okay, let me do lowest possible situation math. Because yeah, I think we can just guarantee it so that Ferrothorn then sees Power Whip kill into Torterra, and we swap it into something else when we get the kill. And after that, the fight's basically ours. We could even like set up Tailwind with Talonflame, TBH.
That's
okay.
one of like the best like undermentioned utilities of like these crit immune mons is like double swap-ins.
Yeah, because if you do it the round, you knock something like, or you knock one half of the field out of the fight. Okay, so Power Spot, Power Whip. We want to look at our low rolls here specifically. 87. Oh wait. So we have 185 minus 87 is 98. Notable that Torterra is also faster than Ferrothorn, which can be annoying. I think that, well, actually, if we pre-paralyze Torterra, because we don't need to attack with it, so we can afford to pre-para as, like, our poor man's Iron Ball. It's so stupid. I fucking hate Pokemon. Okay, so we go down to 98. We take a non-Power Spot boosted Stomping Tantrum. Makes us take freaking 16 damage, drops us to 82. At this point, non-Power Spot Ferrothorn. Though notably, Ferrothorn chooses its moves as though Power Spot's still up. Because...
Yeah, that's correct. Because it doesn't know that its partner's going to die.
Yeah, which means lowest roll is 87. Perfect. I think that also... Well, no, this is... Okay, yeah. And I don't think there's any high roll range here where we somehow accidentally bait Gyro Ball. Okay, this is really solid. Thank God for Kingdra being just fast enough. Like, I'm curious, if that was... If Kingdra had one less IV, this would be a pain in the ass. Alright, time to actually bust out the note paper. So this is Hiker, Eric, and Autumn. So how's going New Game Plus?
It's spooky, but I think I'm like gonna make it through. I'm like on the approach to Veto, like I'm almost to Route 113. I think the next fight is the one with the Caesar lead and the Doug trio.
Oh yeah, that guy.
One?
Thankfully, that fight actually wound up not being too much of an issue for my team. I know that it can be really scary if you don't have the right answers for it, but...
Specifically Arcanine Hisui.
Not even Arcanine Hisui, actually, though it did help, of course. Having max speed Talonflame... Having max speed Talonflame to be able to cheese a Golisopod because it sees that it can kill you with a water type move, but it's slower than you, so it swaps in to get acrobatics on your way down to Doug Trio.
That's really nice.
Okay, so we want to pre-damage Toge to Togedemaru without Power Spot needs to be at 55 HP. Should be 55 HP.
So there is also the chance that the Ferrothorn will Stealth Rock turn 1.
Oh yeah, because I can't.
I don't think it should matter. Yeah, I don't think it should matter because of the swap into Torterra. Like you resist it. You can just account for that in your free damage, and you will just think about it when choosing the mons to finish the fight.
Well, thankfully, I don't need to pre-damage Torterra, so, like...
Okay.
Yeah. And also, like, Grass Ground, does Torterra quad resist Stone Edge? Or Stealth Rocks?
I don't think grass resists, but ground does.
Yeah.
Like, Tropius still gets hit super effectively by rock, right?
Grass Ground, yeah, it's only regular resistant. Okay. Still though, 1/16 max HP. The question is, could I get a good Rapid Spinner in to take care of that? Not you. I could, in theory, get Lixie to do it, but that'd be kind of awkward to find the time to do. I'm just thinking about, like,
I don't know
Arcanine.
if it's... Yeah. The turn economy makes it a little weird. It might actually, like, cost you more HP to try to do it than the Stealth Rocks themselves would do.
Because... yeah, we can't pre-paralyze Togedemaru. That's so sad.
Consequences of... Well, I don't think even the Iron Ball would have done it. This guy's just so slow.
That's true, actually. That makes me feel less bad about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Because, yeah, also just making sure... Yeah, it would never go for Thunder Wave over a slow kill, right?
No. I think highest Thunder Wave can be is +8, and the minimum slow kill is +9.
Yeah. I'm going to double check that just to be 100% for my own peace of mind. Okay. Control F. Thunder Wave. Yeah, highest is +8. Yeah, and slow kill always adds +3. Okay. So pre-damage Togedemaru to 55. Torterra always baits correctly and is never at risk of dying. Because, yeah, like... Okay, so I guess let's calculate the maximum possible damage we can take just to be certain. Which is 185 divided by 16, 11.56. Okay, so 11 damage. So 185 minus 11 minus 103 for power or high whip. High roll power whip. No power spot. High roll stone edge is only 38. Okay. Ooh, but at that point we would get dropped down to 33. Does that bait non... No, it doesn't. Highest roll is 30. Nice. Okay, yeah. And also, Torterra is going to be pre-paralyzed, actually, so that Gyro Ball probably does even less. And we do guarantee...
It's actually...
You were saying something?
I was just going to point out that it's actually relevant that Ferrothorn is not 0 speed heavy. It's actually still 31.
You know, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Okay, so I think, honestly, after that, I can double swap in Talonflame and Arcanine. Because, like, Talonflame into the Torterra slot loses half of its HP to Stealth Rocks and a lot to Power Whip. But then it sets up Tailwind while Arcanine KOs with... Wow, Heat Wave. You do... Oh, wait, but... This will be the right side of the field in double battles. How does right side of the field interact with like slot 2? Interact with once like the team's gone.
It takes full damage.
It takes full damage? Okay.
It takes singles damage.
Yeah. Because yeah, if it's in the... Hold on. Yeah, because this is in the left slot. I hate that like right slot is slot 1 and left slot is slot 2. It fucks with my brain. But yeah, okay. So it will take damage as if it's singles. Which is good. Heatwave KOs Ferrothorn while Talonflame sets up Tailwind. Then at that point, it's probably just like, yeah, in comes Superior, which as long as we have Tailwind up, we outspeed and kill. I suppose we might need to be a little cautious about what slots what. Okay, because Talonflame dies to Thunderfang from Boltund. Arcanine does more damage to Boltund than it does to it, so we just need to make sure that Arcanine is in slot 2 to just bait down the line. Is how that works, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm not quite double checking you, but like, yes.
Okay. Because, yeah, we'll need a thing to help us kill Boltund once Talonflame does its thing. Honestly, it's probably just like Hitmonchan. Because, like, yeah, Talonflame takes a metric fuckload of damage from Stealth Rocks. And, like, a lot from Power Whip, but not that much. Then in comes Serperior, who Talonflame can do a lot to with Acro. Arcanine can do a lot to with Heat Wave. Together they can KO it. In comes Boltund, who's going to go into Talonflame with either Thunderfangs, Psychic Fangs, or Crunch. I don't think there's a world where our HP gets low enough for Snarl. Crit, Power Whip, 26.5. It's possible. If Talonflame swaps into High Roll, Crit, Power Whip. Well, okay, if you're fighting Serperior Talonflame and we give you a Citrus Berry, your low roll is 42%, Arcanine's low roll is 69%, that's fine. Okay, we can give Talonflame an emergency Citrus Berry, so if it has to swap into rocks, even HP means that Citrus always procs. HP gets refilled. I need to start, like, actually writing the line down. Okay, so opens, Gliss, and Fair. Open with... So we need to make sure that Arcanine comes out in right slot. In slot 2. Torterra is swapping to Talonflame because it's the thing that baits Power Whip. Sorry, doing hashtag big think at the moment. Yeah, Torterra swaps to Talonflame, Kingdra swaps to Arcanine. So we need Togedemaru in slot 1 and Kingdra in slot 2. Okay. Open with Toge and use shield, OHKO, Gliss with I-Beam. Honestly, actually, Roserade can probably also do this fight. I'm just curious. I just want to look at it real quick. Where are you, Roserade? Where are you on my team? Oh god, Sludge Bomb from Roserade can Oko Serperior?
Oh, does it bait Acro, though, from the score?
Real. Okay, good. It makes me feel better about Kingdra. That's so fucking funny, though. Look at that roll. Like, yeah, if we give it Poison Point. You can't see my things, actually. Yeah, 107% Sludge Bomb. God, this thing's cracked.
Jeez.
It has a 3 special attack IV. Like,
yeah.
I just 31. The most insane thing about this Roserade, I've said it a dozen times, is that if the world finally comes where we have to heart scale its special attack stat, it keeps Hidden Power Ice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The game's broken slightly. I always forget whenever we import a guy, if they have Hidden Power, it's always their, like, it's just like basic
Typeless
default.
Hidden Power?
Yeah, it just says HP. I don't even know what it's supposed to. There we go. Export, import. Zoroark, did we fix your ability? We did, good. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and Roserade sadly does not outspeed Gliscor, but only barely. Okay, so kill Gliss with I-Beam. Swap to Stone and Fair. What do your fight notes tend to look like typically? I always wonder if I'm like too detailed in mine or not detailed enough compared to your average runner.
So my double notes are like very in-depth because that's what I require for myself to be able to understand what's going on. My singles notes are typically about this. I maybe do a little more formatting, but yeah.
I think also we want to use Ice Beam into Stonejourner turn 1. No. We want to use Dragon Pulse turn 1, because we don't want to make it accidentally miss Torterra, and then Torterra isn't baiting hits from Ferrothorn properly. 3 damage Togekiss to that. I also need to remember to pre-Para Torterra. Okay, so use D-Pulse. Oh, wait. Swap Toge with Tort. Use D-Pulse on Stone. Swap Tort with... Ooh, wait a second, hold on. Hold on, I might have my, like, order of operations slightly borked. Because... yeah, we swapped Togedemaru to Torterra, but that's on the turn we're using Dragon Pulse. Are we swapping in... yeah, no, actually, hold on, I had my shit slightly mixed up. I had one side of my field one turn ahead of my other side of the field. I thought that we KO'd Stonejourner on yeah, the turn we swap in Torterra, which is not true. Okay, so I mean Arcanine, how well do you take Power Whip? Power Whip into Rock Slide doesn't kill you, but we need to be able to double attack into... okay. I think... honestly, I could probably bring in Turtonator to serve part of Arcanine's job. Well, good to know. Explosion can kill Superior. God, I can't wait until we get the Charcoal.
It's very soon.
Mm-hmm.
It does feel so good once you get it.
Yeah. I also need to make sure I'm looking at all this correctly. Because, yeah, in comes Torterra. I mean, like, if we don't paralyze it... if we don't paralyze it, we could stall by using Synthesis, because we outspeed Ferrothorn. Why did I want to paralyze Torterra in the first place? I think it was to try to bait Slow Kill over Stealth Rock, but that's no longer an issue in this line. So maybe don't para Torterra. Excellent little rhyme I just came up with. Hashtag don't para Torterra. Yeah, we could just probably like use Synthesis to keep it alive until we need to swap it out. Because, like, the issue is, yeah, if this thing attacks Kingdra, it's definitely going for Power Whip.
Even worse, it might be like Thunder Wave.
Yeah. Because the thing I'm worried about is getting Torterra's HP too high. at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm also kind of able to swap in Talonflame against Ferrothorn and spam Roost to heal, like to kind of like stall once it's just Ferrothorn.
Like, I'm worried about Thunderwave mainly.
Oh, that's true, right? Yeah, if we're not constantly showing kills, I keep forgetting. Yeah.
I don't hate it as like an option to swap in, but yeah.
Yeah. Camerupt would die. Well, no, it's neutral to Stealth Rocks, so it could swap into Power Whip and then kill Ferrothorn. But it dies to Leaf Storm too easy. It's like I need to be able to get Tailwind up to deal with Choice Scarf Serp. Because, like... Hold on. I need to check, because, yeah, you don't get the damage boost from Power Spot if you've been KO'd. It has the effect on Doom Desire in Future Sight because those moves were used while Power Spot was still on the field. But if you get knocked out, it doesn't matter if you selected the move. It's still gone. So...
Yeah, that's what I would assume, and I believe is the case.
Okay. Because Torterra takes an amount from Power Whip, but not that much. Like, I'm wondering if I am safe to stall with it. Because it's like, I just need to be able to get Talonflame and Arcanine in on the same turn. Granbull would die if it got crit. Turtonator's a really good swap in. But like, again, if we're not showing kill...
Doesn't necessarily need to be Arcanine. What about something that's still does the job into the Ferrothorn, but just like does not care about the Superior?
True. Well, first things first, in Tailwind, Roserade outspeeds this thing and kills, and outside of Tailwind, it only takes 10% damage from Leaf Storm without boost, which truly is not that bad. Boltund then sees kill on it with Psychic Fangs, which can actually be kind of an upside. Christ, Boltund is fast. Yeah, no, if we can guarantee bait Psychic Fangs into Zoroark and then get off like a Sucker Punch. I don't think it loses Life Orb. Well, Sucker Punch doesn't do that much.
What about forgoing Tailwind entirely and just doing something with like the Turtonator?
Yeah.
And then like you know that it's Thunderfang into the bird once the Boltund is in.
True.
Because on Talonflame and Turtonator, the damage projected by the Superior is just not anything.
Mm-hmm. Well, also at that point, I don't think I would want to use Talonflame because it takes so much damage from Stealth Rocks, and the only way it could kill Ferrothorn is with Flare Blitz into Iron Barb's Rocky Helmet.
Yeah.
So
would the Turtonator do it? Like, do you have speed?
Oh yeah, Turtonator absolutely kills this thing. 46 to 37. Yeah, okay. Turtonator can absolutely come in and kill Ferrothorn, I suppose, and at that point, it comes in and kills Ferrothorn, and then the following turn, I swap to Roserade with the other slot. I suppose the question is, like... I think at that point we never bait in Boltund, or we always bait in Boltund, I should say. Because all Superior sees is that it's faster than things, and it sees that it dies outright to Roserade. Turtonator, do you show kill to Boltund? You don't. Which could be good. Because, like, Turtonator will take a Power Whip and a potential tick of Stealth Rock's damage. Yeah, I don't think it ever gets low enough to bait a kill from Boltund, which is good. And then at that point, I almost wonder if we swap in something that isn't Roserade, for obvious reasons. But I suppose if Roserade comes in and only takes Stealth Rock damage, then it does, in fact, guarantee bait Psychic Fangs. We use Flamethrower with Turtonator, boosted by Wise Glasses. Roserade baits Psychic Fang into Zoroark, takes a little bit of chip from Stealth Rocks, KOs with Sucker Punch after... oh, that's even without Black Glasses. Yeah, like Black Glasses, Sucker Punch does 55%. And at that point, we can get that KO while we swap Turtonator back into Roserade. So then Roserade can... It won't outspeed and kill Serperior. Serperior is probably going to Leaf Storm into Zoroark, but then we just swap Zoroark back into Turtonator. And then Poison Barb, Roserade always KOs and always lives Leaf Storm crit. I think that's a pretty good line.
Yeah. And Turtonator being crit immune is so nice.
Yeah, no, I'm so glad I have 3 crit immune Pokemon now. Truly, my box has felt the aching loss of Crawdon ever since Cycling Road Rival. The survivability that comes with having a type immunity and also Protect. Okay.
Protect on crit immune Mon is crazy, yeah.
So swap Togedemaru to Torterra, use Dragon Puss on the Stone Unit. Sorry, sometimes you get subsumed by the Holy Spirit. Okay.
I understand. I've got my own verbal tics and stims.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean? I'm perfectly neurotypical. I don't know what stimming is. No, don't mind me while I play Pokemon Calculus. It's not calculus, it's statistics, but... But yeah, because Turtonator takes a quarter of its max HP. Yeah. There's never a world where it's somehow, like... Yeah. And in theory, I don't think we even need to give it Wise Glasses. I think we could just give it, like, a Citrus Berry. Since it's swapping into rocks twice, but, like, Leaf Storm into it, it's fine. They can give it an Oran Berry. So... We're gonna stick to the Preparatort line, just to lower the odds that Ferrothorn ever goes for Gyro Ball. So pre-damage Toge 255, Preparatort, equip Turt with. I love that we now have Tort and Turt. With Oran Berry, equip Rose with Poison Barb, equip Zoro with Black Glasses. Zoroark goes in the 6th slot on the team solely so that way I don't take the psychic damage of thinking I clicked the wrong switch in. What Zoroark gives you in poor survivability and less damage than you hope it would, it makes up for in psychic damage to you, the player. Okay.
It's immune to psychic damage, but it passes it on to you.
It's true. Oh my god. Okay. Swap Togedemaru with Torterra, use Dragon Pulse on Stone. Swap Tort with Turt. KO Ston with Octazooka. Swap to there. OHKO Fair with Flamethrower. Swap Octi Because just making sure this is in... Ooh, I think I have it back. I need to make sure I understand which side is which. Yeah, no, hold on. Togedemaru and Kingdra. So Togedemaru is in the this slot. Kingdra is in the this slot. Okay, I have it right. Because Kingdra swaps into Roserade to bait Psychic Fangs on Boltund. Just triple octuple checking. Because, yeah, we need... Roserade, where are you, Roserade? Why can't I find you? There you are. So we need Roserade. Actually, we need Turtonator, we need Roserade, and we need Zoro.
Roserade with, like, the color, like, show color stuff is, like, actually impossible to see.
Yeah, no, it's just a very small sprite. Hi, Watermelon. Hi, Rose. Also, I don't know if you've had the opportunity to, would you like to be able to nickname our next Pokemon, Hannah? Since you're the reason that we're getting to it.
I mean, I would love the opportunity. Hopefully I can think of a good nickname.
Oh, you're fine. What we've currently been going on, I don't know if you've seen the theme that we're doing, but it's everyone has submitted their like OCs and Blorbos to a little Google sheet that I've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I just
I've done the same once or twice, I think.
Oh, have you? Maybe it was submitted under...
I think I have.
Hold on. Because now I'm wondering... Oh, let's see your username on there. Unless it's under something... Oh, wait. Is it under your Discord name?
I might not have identified. I'm not sure.
I don't see anything. So it could just be under a username I don't recognize.
Yeah, maybe.
Either way. Let's finish writing up this line. Okay, so KO Ferrothorn with Flamethrower. Swap. King to Rose. Because Rose is in slot 2. So
Knight to E6.
Knight to E6. I suppose it kind of doesn't matter if it somehow sends in Superior. Oh, well, Superior is faster than us, and I don't want to risk. No, I don't think there's any amount of damage Roserade could take from chips, or from rocks and Superior that would bait Crunch over Psychic Fangs. And actually, Zoroark takes, like, no damage from Crunch anyways. So that's kind of fun.
Yeah, rare Zoroark resisted move.
I know, right? Because like, our Zoroark is also, like, not bad. Genuinely very well min-maxed. I thought it had better IVs than that. Mm-hmm. No, it just has plus speed nature, 29 speed.
That's, like, you know, as far as Zoroark goes, that does a lot.
Mm-hmm. And that huge, hulking 20 defense IV off its base 60. Okay, so...
It can matter. You really can.
Swap. Yeah, so thankfully, if this somehow fucks up, I don't think it's a problem, because Roserade's in at this point. But it should be swap to Bolt. Use Flamethrower on Bolt. Swap. Oh, wait, no, not swap. Wait, yeah. Swap Rose to Zoro. Swap Tort to Rose. OH. Oh, no, OHK. KO. Bolt with S Punch. Swap to Serp. Yeah. And I just need to like triple check my math, but... Hey, you know what? We didn't use 2 of our Citrus Berries. I'm going to give Turtonator a Citrus Berry just to be, like, super certain.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think that Citrus really run out at this point.
Yeah, no, I got, like, 16 on my first 2 citrus trees, so I think I've kind of had this, like, what is it? Oh, God, what was the Reddit post that got really popular for that girl who was basically, like, clicker training her boyfriend? shows like food, oh god, food something behavior, food motivated. That's not what I meant though.
Yes.
Okay, swap to superior. OHKO, SERP with sludge. Or sorry, my notation. S-bomb. Swap. Zorro to Turt.
Dog coded.
I love how doggy. Hi, Turtle. Okay, and I think that's the line. Just making sure the damage ranges on singles here. Yeah, there's never a world where we oopsie bait Snarl. Sick, nasty, kick-ass. Just curious, what do all of the colors mean on your box? So this is actually a really nice function of the calculator. It's referred to as the color coding option. So the left side of the colors show how my team interacts with the Pokemon on the field. The right side of the color box shows how that side of the field interacts with my Pokemon. You know, like my attacks to them versus their attacks to me, basically. And then the color of their border determines how they interact speed-wise. So I have Tailwind toggled on, so all Pokemon with a light blue, like, barrier around them outspeed the opponent's Pokemon. If there's a purple barrier, they speed tie, and if it's black, it means that we're slower. So like light blue, like you see here on Turtonator and Roserade, show that we're a hard counter. We live like 4 hits from it, and consistently 1-hit KO it. Dark blue is we don't necessarily immediately kill it, but we can live a lot of hits. Green is there's a chance to 1-hit KO. Oh no, sorry, always 1-hit KOs. Yellow is that there's a chance to 1-hit KO. And then on the red side, if it's orange, there's a chance that we get 1-hit KO'd. If it's red, that means that we guaranteed get 1-hit KO'd. It's just very useful for kind of helping you look at the things that are probably the best for you in any situation. It just gets a little annoying with guys like Steelix and Camerupt, where it's like, oh yes, it's true. I do always 1-hit KO Superior with Explosion.
Yeah. I wish they would remove that functionality, or at least make it a toggle.
I mean, like, when's the last time this calculator's been updated?
Yeah.
Okay, swaps over to Turt. Because at that point, Turtonator is, like, if there's no stealth rocks up, it's so fine. Literally the freest fight of all time. And even if there are stealth rocks, we have calculated around it. Roserade loses 1/8 of max HP. So twice, so Roserade will lose 1/4 of its max HP to Chip. Definitely lives non-boosted. Leaf Storm, yeah. Poison Barb, Black Glasses are gonna give you the Citrus Berry. Okay. And then yeah, into Boltund you still do 59%. Zoroark does 55%. Cool. Okay. And that, my friends, is the line. And I think this is the scariest, like, this is the scariest fight on Jagged Pass. There is, like, a gauntlet of 3 Pokemon that we're coming up on, but I'm pretty sure they're not actually that intimidating.
No, not really.
And once we get to fucking Fall Arbor Town, we get a egg that contains one of the Hoenn starters.
Yes.
They all have varying utility, but the one thing that they all have in common is they have a Protect move on the level up moveset of their baby. So we get another Protectmon finally. Because that really is the last hole that our team has that like nothing has been able to fill. Is that like, it took us until Vito to have a Protectmon again after we lost Crawdaunt.
Yeah, and they just get more important. Like how common doubles is just more and more as the game goes on.
Okay. Hi, Chris's. Welcome to Stream, hun. We beat Maxie.
That's a cool flip.
That's a cool flip. I like my chat. They're great. Maisie. For funsies, we're gonna give you protective pads. We're gonna give you like little boxing gloves. Give our little baby mittens. Your emotional support mittens. I don't think we actually even need to give Ella Atea anything. Like, shock of all shocks, Ice Beam kills Gliscor, fork found in kitchen. So yeah, Ella Atea, we don't need to give anything. Turtle, we don't want to give anything, because we did the math. We want to make sure that Turtle always still baits Power Whip.
Did you decide yes or no for the pre-para?
I don't think we need to pre-para. I'm gonna pre-para anyways. Yeah. I decided not to in case we needed to like do the synthesis healing, but I think para just make sure that like if stealth rocks aren't set up, it won't then set up stealth rocks at that point.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's worthwhile.
Scripting, help text. So we are going to copy pre-para, slot 3. We're going to pre-damage, slot 1, 255. And then you turn around and just deny me treats and Minster. Yeah, both Maisie and Turtle are named for smallest Turtle's sake. Turtle's just one of my big 3 members of my chat, so every Turtle run gets named in her honor, and Maisie is her D&D character who is 10 years old. We love deeply traumatized child characters.
Aww.
Just making sure. Maisie, you never bait Rock Slide, right? Yeah, you never bait Rock Slide. Good. Good. Ooh, hold on. Oh, I just realized I might need to... I just realized Stonejourner has Protect. I don't know if we properly calced to make sure that we bait Protect. Or that we bait Stone Edge over Protect.
Because if you show it a kill, it won't Protect.
Yeah. So I think thankfully it's not that hard because of crit. And especially if we're pre-para, there's like, it's very hard for us to accidentally bait Gyro Ball on Ferrothorn. And even then, Gyro Ball into Turtonator does less damage than Power Whip, actually. Yeah. Okay. So we just need to pre-damage Torterra a little bit. I'm glad I caught that. Yeah. God, though, why is fucking Stonehenge so fast?
I know. It's like, not exactly like blazing fast, but it's not slow.
No, but it's a plus speed nature. Like it's faster than my professional boxer. Okay. So we need to make sure that Torterra is always down to at least 32 hit points. Assuming it's swapped in on Stomping Tantrum. Okay. So we are assuming no Stealth Rocks here. Torterra does swap in on Power Spot, Power Whip. 185 minus 87 is 98. No Power Spot. Lowest roll Stomping Tantrum is 16. Is 82. I am actually kind of worried about the potential range here. Just a smidge. Okay. Thankfully, because God, well, it doesn't matter if we bait Rock Slide, thankfully. Okay.
I also want to recommend one change to the line.
Okay.
If you're counting on the Stomping Tantrum damage, don't click Octazooka turn 1 because of the potential accuracy drop.
That's what I already factored into the line.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Good. Okay, good.
Use Dragon Pulse on Stonejourner. That was calced originally to make sure that we baited Power Whip on Ferrothorn over Thunderwave.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, use Dragon Pulse, then use Octazooka. Okay. So Because, Maisie, are you ever getting hit by Rock Slide? You never bait Rock Slide, so we only need to worry about the ranges for Stomping Tantrum or Stone Edge. Oh, shit. God damn it.
Oh, no.
All right.
Am I included?
Hannah, I regret to inform you, you are complicit. Hold on, Chad. It's time for America's favorite game. Just need a second to set it up.
While you're doing that, I know earlier you mentioned like wanted to know like what one of my like noted lines looked like. I can post one of those in the run and bun notes section if you'd like.
Yeah, go for it. Or even just like dropping it in the neat
thing.
stuff.
I'm sure.
Random Pokemon generator. Ladies and gentlemen, those who lie in betwixt freaks and geeks, germs and worms, it's time for America's favorite game. I didn't fucking hide the right screen. Hold on a second. I fucked it up. Random Pokemon generator. Fuck, marry, kill. You all know how the game works at this point. We are going to generate 3 random Pokemon from across the series history, and we are going to choose 1 to wed, 1 to bed, and 1 to behead. We are to assume that all Pokemon generated this way are capable of passing the Harkness test, which is that they are of human or greater intelligence, of sexual maturity for their species, and capable of communication. The only exclusion to this rule are Pokemon that literally fall within the category of baby Pokemon. Those will be immediately killed. We will only be re-rolling in the instance of generating 2 or more baby Pokemon in the same pool because, say it with me, chat, I'm not fucking a baby! Now, with all that being said, let's see who this evening's 3 unlucky contestants are. Timid Reshiram, Jolly Nidoran male, and a naive Squirtle. Chat. The internet decided a long time ago that Reshiram is a nerd girl with like a full face retainer and fat tits. I'm not allowed to argue with like canon. And she's timid to boot. The only reason I wouldn't fuck Reshiram is because I could also marry Reshiram. Like, crashing in on that dragon. Like you said, crashing out on that dragon's horde. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. The question, I do think it is marry Reshiram simply because, like, that's just sex for the rest of forever. Okay for me. Hi, Will. Welcome to stream, hon. Now, the question is, who are we having sex with? Nidoran or Squirtle? So Jolly Nidoran, right? I don't know much about Jolly Nidoran. I don't know. Like, he's got a horn and a lot of gumption. But he also has Poison Point. And I don't think I want to, like, have to worry about, like, you know how people eat, like, pufferfish? Like, they eat Fugo because they know it will kill them? Or, like, it could kill them if prepared improperly? That your lips go just a little numb because you're, like, grazed with the poison? I don't want that inside my asshole. Plain and simple. Hannah, I'm so sorry that you're subject to this. Goodness gracious, oh me, oh my. Now, Squirtle. Fuck it wrong. You have a bad trip, I'm sure it's fine. See, that's the thing, right? How poisonous is that point? Like, is it just, like, will it kill me? Or is it like, do I kind of like, yeah, hallucinate a little bit? But also, like, imagine you're you're getting railed by a small animal, and you're like, oh wow, ooh, something poked wrong. Well, surely this will be fine. And then like 30 seconds later, you start seeing shrimp colors. I think, like, I have bad trips on like weed gummies. I don't know if I could survive Jolly Nidoran. That's the worst sentence. And unfortunately, it's my burden to say it. I have to be a truth teller. And you're welcome. Squirtle. I don't know how you fuck a Squirtle. Like, I don't know. Maybe he's my Emoshiroi lackey. You know, like, I don't know. Yeah, I think you just have to engage in like degradation kink into Squirtle. Like he's a small guy and you step on him, right? Because like he's got a shell, so it probably won't hurt him. But like you step on him and you pin him to the ground and like he needs to pee, but he's not allowed to go to the bathroom. So like we give him an all right time. That being said, it does feel really bad to say that I will not fuck or marry Nidoran male because our like channel mascot. Pressure on the shell is bad actually. Okay, but for him, I don't know. It's a magical animal. Like, I don't know. He can walk on 2 legs. Turtles can't do that normally. So yeah, so we are going to land on Marry Reshiram, fuck Squirtle, kill Nidoran. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. None of you will see the light of heaven. All right, Hannah, you can come back now. You can emerge from hiding.
Oh, I just blacked out for a bit. It's okay.
That's fine. I noticed you muted yourself, and honestly, respect. Okay, so we were calculating how much we have to pre-damage Turtle by. Cause like, okay, Stone Edge on the Stone Giorno. Newt. Okay, hold on. I have to go find one of the beasts to bother. 1 second, chat. Chat. Freshly disturbed from his... Literally waits until I get into my chair. Freshly disturbed from his nap, it's the critter, hiding his butthole with his tail. Oh, buddy. Oh, he doesn't want to be here.
Oh, that's the displeased beast.
He's got such a scowl, it's great. I'm sorry, critter. You get free room and board, this is how you pay rent. He's got such a scowl compared to Java. It's really funny. Okay. So, thankfully, we don't care what attack we show Stonjourner. We just need to show it an attack. The lowest roll on Stone Edge is 32. So, we need to make sure that Torterra's HP goes down to at least 32. So, lowest rolls on everything on Stomping Tantrum plus Power Spot, Power Whip brings it down to 82. This could be scary. Okay. Because here's a question, actually. Kingdra, what do you show kill to? Not Superior. Not Boltoned. Superior outspeeds you. Does less damage than it takes. Bolta does more damage than it takes. It baits Thunderfang, though, which is awkward. Okay, back to doing the math. So, Torterra goes to 32. So 82 minus 32. Oh, wait, that was the power spot on. So Kingdra does more damage than it takes from Superior. Does more damage than it takes from Boltund. So it would just go down the line. And Roserade can kind of swap into Superior on Leaf Storm. I think it's a little awkward. I don't know. Food for thought. Okay, Torterra, Stone Edge, 32. What the fuck was I doing? Oh yeah, 80
damage.
That's right. So we want to pre-damage it by 50. So that means 135, I think. So that's no Stone Edge, lowest possible rolls. So let me write that down in my notes just to confirm. So pre-damage tort to 135 HP. 150. 135 HP. There we go. Definitely always shows kill to Ferrothorn. That's not an issue. Now, if we have 135 HP, we lose, I believe it's 11 to Stealth Rocks. 185 divided by 16. Yeah, so we lose 11. So that's minus 11 is 20, 124. High roll Power Whip is 79. And high roll Stone Edge. Oh, wait. Plus 79. That was not with power, or that was not with Power Spot. High roll Power Whip is 103. Ooh, yeah, I don't think. 21, and then high roll Stone Edge is 38. Ugh. Yeah, Torterra can't live that. Annoying. Because I'm trying to think, like... So obviously we can't bring in Turtonator early. It dies to Stone Edge, Power Whip. These fucking guys, I swear. Because, like, could giving it an Oranberry fix it? No, it wouldn't.
It's about, like, the range of damage possibilities instead of, like...
Yeah.
Because, like, if you wanted to heal 10, you would just pre-damage by 10 less.
Yeah, exactly. There's no, like... I need to be so low to guarantee debate Stone Edge. And it's not like I could somehow, like, damage Kingdra.
You potentially could, actually. Yeah, it might be weird, because you need to be careful about the Ferrothorn, too. That might actually ruin it.
Yeah.
Does Stunjourner see more damage than the... No, it wouldn't. Not with Power Spot still on.
Yeah. And even then, I need 2 turns to be able to get it, so if Stonejourner, you know, hits me.
Yeah, what I was considering was not like just pre-damaging, but using something like the Sticky Barb, so your HP actually goes down per turn. You can time it sometimes. That's a strategy for some fights, where like you need to not be baiting like turn 1, but you want to be baiting like turn 2 or 3. But yeah, the Ferrothorn just does too much.
Yeah, because Ferrothorn dies first. course, Talonflame always dies to Stone Edge. $55 to Toge. It's like... There's not a world where I can level up Togedemaru to increase its stats in a way that fixes this range, right? Because the lower I would need to make my HP for Power Whip, like, let's assume we're 57. I'm trying to think. The chance for Stealth Rocks is only turn 1, right? Like, Stealth Rocks, or like Slow Kill is prioritized over Stealth Rocks every turn but turn 1?
Yeah, only the first turn has the boosted chance.
God, I wish I had a guy with Sturdy. That'd be so cool. Oh, actually, I don't even know how Sturdy baits. God, we came so close to having this.
Yeah.
I'm glad I caught it.
I'm looking, Sawsbuck, maybe?
Over Torterra, or?
It's tough because you kind of need the rest of their slots for, like, as just like a... Because, like, it comes in on a stomping...
Takes a lot from Stone
and
Edge.
like a... Yeah, if it's Stone Edge, then that's way too much.
It's like it doesn't have a way to... Like, I could in theory see if I just have like a different lead that works. But Wall Rain is slower than Stonejourner. Because, like, Surf is interesting. We don't bait Power Whip. Ledian is not faster than Gliscor.
Once
no-
Power Spot drops, then I think Wolverine does bait Power Whip.
Oh, that's true. Which is interesting. Hold on. That could actually be tech. So, hold on, just making sure. Yeah, power spot. Okay. Because, like, Wall Rain. It's not guaranteed. I mean, you can pre-damage. Damn, Stonejourner. I didn't really... You have no special defense. That's insane.
Yeah, very weird min-maxed one.
And the answer isn't Gorobus because of Ferrothorn. It'd be really funny if it was. I mean, what happens if we give Lucario Ice Punch? Does something funny happen there? Like...
I think you're just slower and bait high horsepower.
Absolutely insane that Lucario can't OHKO Gliscor with Ice Punch. Oh, it's actually a bulky monster. Never mind. It's its best stat.
Yeah, defense goes for the... You kind of have to hit it with a special move.
Because, like, I don't know, Kethri fake out frickin' Gliscor and get power whipped to death. No. Gyarados does a lot with Ice Fang if we give it Never Melt. That kills, drops everyone's attacks. Because, like, okay. Is it actually that big a deal if Stonejourner protects? Because if it protects, that means it's not attacking, so we don't need to worry about it hitting Torterra slot. Soon to be Turtonator slot. Kingdra obviously isn't getting hit. Turtonator comes in. Kingdra goes at it again with KO move. Turtonator still KOs Ferrothorn. Like, maybe it gets off double protect? But at this point, Kingdra's at full HP. It lives crit Leaf Storm from Superior.
Once Turtonator's on the field, it should be seeing Stone Edge kill, so it wouldn't protect again.
Okay. I think this line is recoverable. I think we might just have to, like, if it protects, like, it's a little different, but it's not that much different. Because at that point, it means that Stonejourner and Ferrothorn die at the same time. Right slot is going to see no power spot into Kingdra. So I believe it's going to go for Superior. If I'm reading this right. And at that point, honestly, Kingdra and Turtonator, like, Ice Beam plus Flamethrower into Superior kills. And then in comes Boltund. Boltund is, like, if it goes for an attack into Kingdra, it's likely to be Thunderfangs. Which, in theory, is a free swap to Torterra. Like, hell, even Zoroark doesn't die unless it's a crit, depending on if Stealth Rocks are up or not. And, like, if I can get Torterra in on Boltund, we just win. Well, maybe not just win, because Earthquake is awkward. But yeah, like, we 2-hit KO it with Dragon Pulse. It does very little damage to Turtonator. I think it's recoverable. I think we just bring Torterra in at max HP and just kind of figure it out. Damn, okay, Steelix also fucking goes into this guy like crazy.
Yeah.
Steelix could honestly almost work for this line in a weird way. No, but okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. It's kind of scary. We definitely don't want Turtle paralyzed, though.
Yeah.
Because we might want to actually be able to use it if we need to. Okay. So I guess... Oh dear, I'm spending one of my very precious full heals. Or not a full heal. A paralyzed heal. On Torterra! But beyond that... So I guess at that point, I will give Ella Atea, like... Wise Glasses, maybe? Give her Never Melt Ice. So, like, what's its highest damaging attack into Boltund? Yeah, Ice Beam or Rock Tezuka. I'll do Wise Glasses then. It definitely, I think, guarantees that we get Superior than Boltund. And I suppose we do have to consider that Turtonator is not going to take that much extra damage getting a, like, power spot boosted Power Whip. I think we're fine. I don't need to overthink it that hard. We give Sybil a citrus. You're an animal walking around in these parts. I think, honestly, we also give Torterra a citrus. No, because we want to make sure we show kill to Ferrothorn so it doesn't Thunderwave. And that we always do. Yeah. So... yeah, I guess like Miracle Seed. Rose gets Poison Barb. We love hashtag PBarb. Boys, why do I hear like wet noises? Okay, you're biting a blanket. Like, you're not pissing on the carpet, are you? You aren't those kinds of cats. Alright, this should be fine enough, I think. Probably. I'm 90% certain.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a perfectly safe line that becomes a slightly less safe line if something goes wrong. It's not even that awful of a steer.
Yeah. Yeah, the mons in the back are, like, very well equipped.
Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, truly the worst case scenario is like, okay, if I need to, like, guarantee Thunder Fangs into Torterra or something.
What bike do you have at the moment?
Oh, right, I need to get the acro bike, don't I?
Yeah, if you want to climb back up the ledge. Oh, good.
Yeah. I don't like the Mach bike. It's hard to control.
Yeah, very, like, the changing speed, especially if you're trying to do, like, anything with speed up, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it's important not to go down the cliff after this fight.
Because then you get locked into the gauntlet.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can get our encounter, but we can't do the thing.
But you
lava
can't get your
cookies.
encounter.
Yeah, and, like, after we beat this fight, we get the encounter, but, like, after that, it's down the hill.
It's important that once you beat the fight, you leave the route. And then you can get your encounter.
Oh, I see, yeah, because they need to reset their position.
Yes, if you do the fight and then hop down that ledge, you are stuck. You gotta do the gauntlet right then and there.
Horrifying.
Yes.
So, just doing one final check. Gliscor sees... Ooh, hold on. I mean, it doesn't matter what... If we, like, yeah. It could see knockoff into Togedemaru, but that doesn't matter because we're using Spiky Shield turn 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hell, if anything, that's maybe an improvement. Checking something dumb just because I've been made eternally paranoid. High horsepower is not a spread move. Okay. Look, after fucking
the
Struggle
effects
Bug...
of Struggle Bug.
Yeah, no, Struggle Bug has forever ruined my mental. Java, don't jump up there. Don't jump up there. You're gonna make so much shit fall over. Okay. This fight's gonna be fine. It's gonna be super fine. Like, people are going to be amazed at how fine this fight's gonna be. So it should be Hiker Eric and Camper Autumn. I wonder what triggers left guy glitch to happen.
People still don't really know. They just know places where it tends to happen. It's usually later in the game, but probably as a habit, it would be good to start saving before double battles.
I say before every fight.
Usually, but yeah, especially before doubles.
Okay. So, turn 1, both of these Pokemon see a KO into Maisie. Ferrothorn with Power Whip does minimum 55 damage. Gliscor could be either knockoff or high horsepower, more likely high horsepower. Either way, Maisie is going to use Spiky Shield. Ella Atea does absolutely insane damage with Ice Beam into Gliscor. Stealth rocks. Okay. Unfortunate. It happens. Eston giorno. Okay. At least now we know exactly how Ferrothorn is going to act. It's going to go for Power Whip into Togedemaru. Stonejourner is going to go for either Stone Edge into Togedemaru or Stomping Tantrum into Togedemaru. Both of those are eaten for breakfast by Torterra. Ella Atea is going to do... Honestly, now I wonder, do we go for Octazooka? No, we still need to make sure we bait Power Whip on Ferrothorn. That's right, I keep having to remind myself. So we do Dragon Pulse into Stonejourner. Turtle loses a 16th of her max HP to Stones. Pulse them with RD. Animation scares me. It's not a spread move.
Yeah. Brind is the same thing. It's so annoying.
We are down to 68 HP on Turtle. Out of curiosity, definitely does not bait any sort of kill from Ferrothorn. Or not Ferrothorn, Stonejourner. Okay, so now Ferrothorn. Power Spot. Sees lowest damage roll into Torterra is 87 with Power Whip. We are going to swap Turtle into Sybil. We are going to hope that Stonejourner does not use Protect. Stonejourner use Protect. It's okay. There is a chance Stonejourner... No, it doesn't use Protect this turn. Okay. So Sybil is going to use Flamethrower into Ferrothorn. Ella Atea is going to use Dragon Pulse into Stonejourner. Ella Atea is at least at full HP here, so that's good. Now, I believe next should be Superior. Okay. Superior now sees that Leaf Storm damage. There's no longer Power Spot. Leaf Storm does it max 22 damage into Turtonator. It does a max of like 109 damage into Kingdra if it crits. But either way, Ice Beam from Kingdra plus Flamethrower from Turtonator KO Superior. It's just a question of how consistently we can bait Boltund. Makes sense that it goes for the Kingdra slot. Okay, no crit I think means we always bait Thunderfang off Boltund. This is good. I think we're fine. As long as we guaranteed bait Thunderfang off Boltund, we can swap Ella Atea into Torterra.
There are some overlapping rolls.
Yeah, true. But it's a question of how bad they are. So, Thunderfang does
Torterra goes 68.
So, hold on. First, let's see. What does Boltund do into Turtonator? Its highest damage is Snarl at 53. So we're definitely safe to attack with Sybil. Well, actually, if its highest damage into Sybil is Crunch or Psychic Fangs... No, we want to attack with Sybil this turn, because we need its HP to be low in order to guarantee Zoroark. Okay, so I think no matter what, Sybil does Flamethrower. We also have to acknowledge... Oh, Sybil has a Citrus Berry still. Okay, that's kind of huge. Hell, do we Rapid Spin? Does Rapid Spin do anything for us here? Okay. Let's see. Let me back up. Torterra's HP is currently 68. Torterra's highest damage is Psychic Fangs at 64, and we do take 11 damage on the swap. Okay. We could risk Felice, who always dies to crit. Because, like, Elatea, are you ever baiting Psychic Fangs? Potentially, and that always kills Roserade. I think we might just have to risk Kingdra to Thunderfang's crit, honestly. Because, like, okay, what's the overlap of Thunderfangs into Psychic Fangs? Highest roll Psychic Fangs is, or lowest roll Thunderfangs is 68. So there are 3 or 4 rolls on Psychic Fangs that are 68 or higher. If it doesn't low roll Thunderfang, everything after that is 70. It's awkward. Because we always live no crit. And it's like, it's always Psychic Fangs or Crunch into Turtonator. Maisie, how well do you take all of these? You die to Crunch. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't like it, but I think our best bet here is to just kind of risk Elatea. If it attacks Sybil, like, we're guaranteed fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like, fuck, what? 1 in 32?
Yeah.
Or worse odds than I'd like. Because the risk of losing Kingdra, I think, is much greater than the risk of losing Turtle.
Mm-hmm.
And I think swapping to Zoroark is near a guaranteed death. I think the answer is double up.
Yeah, it's spooky.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta take a chance. We did really good on Maxi, so this might be karma coming back around on us. We are going to Flamethrower Boltund, and we are going to Octazooka Boltund. Yeah. We want to see Crunch. We want to see anything into Sybil. Snarl. Hadn't considered. That makes things weird. Though I think it means Elatea basically guarantees baits, like, critical hit. Because I don't think we kill it anymore. We're in a really weird place. We're in a really weird place. Okay, Elatea. You always die to Thunderfangs. You sometimes die to Psychic Fangs. Low roll Psychic Fang. Oh my god. I don't like this. Like, an attack is definitely coming into Elatea. Bare minimum, we're going to be able to kill it with Sybil. Okay. Felice only dies to crit Thunderfangs? Because, like, how many Psychic Fang rolls kill Elatea? About half. Thunderfang, because Felice is neutral. Annoyingly, I think with Stealth Rocks up, there is just a chance we die from, like, if it's Thunderfangs, even without crit, there's just a chance we die.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, 137 divided by 8 is 17. 137 minus 17 is 120. Thunderfangs has 2 rolls that do over that.
I think it's probably still your best odds, just because there are a fair number of Psychic Fang rolls.
There's a fair number of Psychic Fang rolls, and if any Psychic Fang into Turtle, like, sadly, Felice is more sackable than Torterra. There is also maybe, no, I don't think it ever goes for Snarl again.
Not when it sees a kill.
Yeah. Hope for the best. Psychic Fangs, nice! Okay. Oh, we chose right. Jesus Christ, fuck this fight. Also, Roserade coming in, god damn it.
Yep, that scared the hell out of me, yeah.
I good to know. Zoroark still comes in as the 5th Pokemon on your team. God, okay.
Goodness, all right, just walk up and we're good.
Yep. Fuck that fight, fuck that fight, fuck that fight.
Yeah, very much.
All right, so I did the math. It's about, what's 4 to 3? So 4 to 3 odds that our encounter here is pretty trash. But if we land those 3, we get some really interesting encounters. The odds are really high that we get Druddigon. I think it's 20% for Druddigon, 20% for Weirdeer. Something like that. Let me check. So yeah, 10% Druddigon, 10% Druddigon. Oh, that's right. No, it's Druddigon, Magmortar, or Weirdeer are the 3 misses here.
Yeah.
Weirdeer at the very least is another Intimidate guy. But yeah. But Ursaring is huge. Fucking Garchomp is huge. And the Lycanrocs aren't like huge, but they can be pretty solid.
I am a very big fan of Lycanroc Dusk and Lycanroc Midnight. Midday is whatever.
And it's a 5% chance for each of them, in case you are curious, chat. But yeah, if we somehow got, like, also we have, 20% or 30% 30% Turtonator duped out already. So.
Which is both good and bad.
Yeah. Man, that was such a fucked fight.
Yeah.
Okay, so we still have Jane as our first Pokemon. We bring all of our Super Fang guys. We bring all of our guys who can't be crit. And we bring, like, an Intim guy. Actually, Granbull's probably the better Intim guy for this route. And actually, we probably don't want Turtonator, because most of the good things here are ground types. I don't think there's anything that can explode, which is nice. Give everyone an Orin. Man, I hate the catching is so scary in Run and Bun. Like, it's normally not even that big a deal, but it's just like, I don't know. A single death is so huge in this game, so fucking up an encounter is terrible.
Very much, yeah.
Like, I don't know if you were watching all the way back then. I think you had been in chat by then, but like when we were catching Onix, we nearly fucking lost Onix.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, because I didn't even think about the fact that it has bind, and I realized one turn before we had to kill it, that rapid spin, because we used Eldegoss because it has Sing, was able to break out of bind and do a little bit of chip. Got fucking saved there. Which is good because fucking Dollop has been really good now that we finally got it to evolve. And I think we even used it for Brawly. Again, thank God for the slowest snake in the West. Now, the question is, because it's the slowest snake in the West, do I take Heavy Slam over Gyro Ball when that becomes an option? Or do I keep Gyro Ball?
I think that Gyro Ball probably better, but that's actually tough. I would need to like...
Because like I think Heavy Slam is better on Mega Steelix.
I need to see like relevant calcs for like important mons, because it's tough. Because like stuff that's super slow in this game generally is also like pretty big and bulky. So like
exactly,
I think where Gyro Ball isn't doing the best, Heavy Slam probably also isn't doing that great.
Yeah, but I think more things become heavy by late game than they do fast.
Yeah.
Oh, this ledge wouldn't have... Oh, I see how the ledge locks you in. That's fucking demonic.
Yep. It's cruel.
That's really funny. Let's see.
Yeah, Autumn does it.
I like the dust over here. I trust this dosed the most.
I believe there's also an item down here for you to get.
So I'm just making sure we have Jane in the front. Drop save. We have plenty of Pokeballs. Yeah, even have our 3 quick balls still. Oop, didn't want that. Gibble would be crazy. Gibble would be really fucking cool. Drudagon's expected. I have prepared to cope for Drudagon. Ursaring is ginormous. Holy shit!
Oh my god. Ground box.
Okay, hold on. I now need to confirm that there's nothing that this Gibble could do. And it's like it's a low-level Gibble.
That's incredible.
Okay, so... Which I think is
a... attack and Metal Claw. It doesn't
even have Bulldoze. Okay. I mean, this is why I like my Super Fang guys. Because we can't Thunder Wave it. Oh my god, we got fucking Garchomp!
That's insane.
The game was really like, look, we know that Ledian was a dick move.
Second, like, rough skin Iron Barbs mon, that's crazy.
Okay. Oh my god. I am... Like, I started this stream prepared to die to Maxi. And here we are now. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, did anyone... Oh, wait, no. That's right. Hannah, in your honor, would you like to name this Gibble? Little Lady Gibble.
Oh my goodness. I am on the spot.
Are you though? I told you this like several minutes, like an hour ago. That
I didn't know it was gonna be a Gibble. I was thinking like, okay, it's gonna be like, you know, a Drudagon. So like, I guess dragony names, but.
I think for a female, oh no, I can't submit my own ideas. This one is entirely up to you.
I like the idea of bouncing ideas off people.
I know you do, because you just want to agree with what I'm saying.
Don't call me out. What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, I could just take it after your username and name it Von Varley, which is kind of cute.
I like Varley, sure.
Okay. V-A-R-L-E-Y? Or just L-Y?
V-A-R-L-E-Y. The V sound is I think it's appropriate for like a dragon.
Yeah. Okay, and you said that there are things to find down here?
I believe there is one item, yes.
Okay. And I know don't talk
and
to that guy.
relevant for the Gibble. Yeah, I mean you can, but
It's like a fight, isn't it?
it's just a fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a fight. It's not a very hard one, but
Oh, finally.
yeah,
Oh, that's so nice. I assume there's nothing else.
the Gibble will appreciate that.
Nothing. Okay. God. Like, I don't even know what Gibble does. Like, I see, oh god, it gets dual chop. Yeah, just having another rough skin mon, having like another thing that can do what Maisie does.
Yeah, with like different like type resistances, like
Mm-hmm.
resists fire.
I can't believe this run has 2 dragon ground types. And also, if I'm correct, isn't Gibble a dupe for Dreepy Casino?
Yes, it is.
So that's
It's also a dupe in Magma Hideout potentially.
Ooh. I can't believe that. I guess fingers crossed.
That's
Can we?
insane.
We would love to see attack boosting nature or a speed boosting nature.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is still possible this thing has bad IVs in nature, or like we could be the luckiest ducks of all time. Lax defense boosting.
Totally whatever. Totally.
31 speed.
Hey!
31
max
speed.
speed.
And honestly, boosted defense on a thing with rough skin, like 0 HP sad, max speed Gibble. Honestly,
Yep. Completely like fine attack. Like yeah, this is good.
oh hi Faultier, yeah. We thought we were gonna die to Maxi at the start of today's stream, and we beat him without death, or without any deaths, and then got Gibble. What the fuck? This Faultier, how long have
Faulty
you
always
been?
showing up whenever crazy shit happens.
I was going to say, incredible comedic timing, Captain. Welcome to stream. Yeah, and I was like, I was prepared for Drudagon. I'm like, you know what? It's a 30% chance that we get Drudagon. I've come to terms with it. We've gotten really lucky today. It's whatever. And then it's like, oh, hi, 31 speed Gibble. Okay. I guess I now need to look at like, are there any delays? Like, cause yeah, delaying gets us Earthquake now. I guess like, okay, Ironhead at 25. So Ironhead, there's Dig, Dragon Claw, Sand Tomb, Iron-Tail, Earthquake, Dual Chop, Outrage. Is the moveset the entire same, or like the exact same across the line? I actually don't think there are any moves that it doesn't learn, that like it learns as Garchomp that it doesn't learn as Gibble. Bulldoze, Breaking Swipe, Dragon Rage, Ironhead, Dig, Dragon Claw, Sand Tomb, Iron-Tail, Earthquake, Dual Chop, Outrage. Yeah, no, I just get to like, I get to get all of this thing's best moves sans Dual Chop. Because like Earthquake is at 55 too, and level cap's 57. So yeah, we get up to 55, then at 56 Gabite, 57 Garchomp. Crazy. Oh my god. I want to show this to Newt, but I'm nervous it'll break his spirit. That poor guy. He also might be here right now, in which case, adding the Gibble image to collections of my collection called Pictures That Make Me Motivated to Fight God, honestly. Because, like, we've gotten, like, really good back-to-back encounters. We got, like, a really good Camerupt. We got a modest Turtonator with, like, was it 31? We got Adamant Gyarados. Yeah, 30 special attack, modest Turtonator. Honestly, like, my best bit of luck this entire run has been getting variable level Pokemon at their, like, lowest possible levels.
Mm-hmm.
God, what do we even... Like, we obviously keep Bulldoze. Like, Bulldoze, Earthquake, Dual Chop.
Ironhead is probably pretty relevant.
Breaking Swipe is interesting. Swings its tail to attack, lowers the attack of those hit. Bye-bye tackle. I also just remembered I need to give this thing a rare candy. Or not a rare candy, an Everstone. Don't be stupid, April. Chat, I am verbally declaring my intent to level this thing up to 55 and then evolve it to Garchomp, in case I fuck up. So yeah, congrats. You're forever immortalized on my team as the fastest possible Garchomp. Well, not the fastest possible, but the incredibly fast Garchomp.
Let's go.
Dragon Rage. Take it over Sand Attack. No, not even going to bother. But yeah, no, God, just having a second thing that does contact damage.
Yeah.
Iron Head will take over.
The stats are also just incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Base 102 speed, base 130 attack.
Yeah, true, honestly. It doesn't matter that it's got like a... Even then, I think it's got like 17 attack IVs. Like, it's not astronomical.
I think it's 13, but like it's still like completely usable, will do the jobs that you need it to, which is like killing ground weak mons with earthquakes when you're really fast.
Mm-hmm. Wants to learn Dig. It's a cool move. We're not going to bother, though, because we definitely don't want that over freaking Earthquake. Just for reference, when I was here on World Record, I encountered Magmortar to kill my Hariyama as I tried to flee and then didn't get in the... Faulty, no. Honey, don't break my heart.
Lord.
No! God, what a fucking stream. Perfect.
Yeah,
like,
because this feels a really, really important niche in your box, which is fast ground type. Like, otherwise it's...
Yeah, true.
Skadrill, which is like...
No,
base
not
88 with 7 IVs.
Yeah.
Yours is now 102 with perfect IVs.
But yeah, GG, congrats on beating the game. It's never saying that. I'm never saying that. When I first sat down to play Run and Bun, I'm like, I would be really impressed if I made it to Norman. If I make it past Flannery, I'll feel like I'm a real fucking nuzlocke. Because, you know, like, I've dabbled. I've played some of the Drayano games. On my old, back when I used to be part of a streaming duo on a completely different channel, I played Blaze Black 2, original, not Redux, up until I got swept by a Shell Smash Gorobis on the last trainer before the Elite Four.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, it hurt me. Also, we are officially no longer punished for having deleted Dragon Claw off of Flygon.
Oh, also true. Physical Dragon Stab, it's back.
Yeah. God, and honestly, just like Dual Chop is so big. Finally having a Pokemon that does good damage with a move that hits twice. Like, I've been staring at that.
It'll be a bit, but yeah.
I've been staring at that Dual Wing Beat TM for a minute. Shell Smash Gorobis on VR. This is a reference I don't understand. I'm sorry. See, the problem that I'm having right now is I have work in the morning. I have to go to bed. But I have all of this adrenaline coursing through my body. Okay. No, you don't. Shut up, Turtle. My wife called out of work tomorrow. I can't also call out of work. We're in the same office. People will ask questions.
But yeah, the reference is just, that exists in the Victory Road of this game as well.
Oh, that's funny. Hold on, what was that? If you send your boss a picture of the middle finger, you don't have to go to work tomorrow. I like having gainful employment with health insurance. I make a living wage. I never thought I'd do that in high school. I was dumb as fuck. We don't want Sand Tomb.
No.
Come on, baby, Dual Chop.
Dual Chop, isn't that, like, really late?
Oh, that's right.
No,
I think you're right. I think Dual Chop is the last thing it learns. Yeah, never mind. We aren't getting... damn, it doesn't even get dual chop as Gibble until 62. So as a Garchomp, that's not until... 69's actually not that much later.
Yeah, that's Magma Hideout split.
No, it's Winona.
If I'm remembering correctly. Oh, Winona. Ooh, that's right.
I would say Magma Hideout.
Magma Hideout 79? Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Winona's not too bad.
So I guess the question is, well, I'd have to keep it as a baby for a few more splits. Well, hold on. Goodbye, Gibble. So Gibble gets dual chop at 62. Which would be after Flannery. I'm genuinely wondering if we save this. I don't know. Dual chop probably isn't that incredible.
Yeah, like it's the same base power as Dragon Claw. It's just utility, which is obviously very nice.
Yeah. I assume we probably don't care about Iron Tail.
No, I'd say no. Zoom lens is never going to really be an option on this thing.
That's true. And we're not going to this thing for steel type damage.
Yeah, not really. It's a nice to have. Yeah, I'm just imagining Garchomp for Flannery Gym, like for the gym trainers specifically, and that sounds really nice.
Okay, I am being very careful about... I'm backing out and saving. I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to risk fucking this up. It's like, I've done the math. Because I believe I can remove the Everstone at 44. Because it'll hit 45, learn Earthquake. Like, even then it doesn't matter, but I'm being as smart as possible.
You have 2 levels remaining to get to Garchomp, yeah. So it would be fine, but yeah, this is optimal.
Wants to learn Earthquake. That's so cool. I think I like Breaking Swipe. I like Iron Head coverage is the thing. Because we actually don't have a lot of Steel type damage. I like Bulldoze. I like Bulldoze more than I like Breaking Swipe. But I also...
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I'm just thinking about like Iron Head versus Breaking Swipe. I mean... I like them both.
Yeah.
Breaking Swipe is like maybe a little weird because what is the situation where that's being used? Like what matchup type? Like it's something where you outspeed, so you lower their damage, but it's also a matchup where you're not just like outspeeding and one. And
also, yeah, no, and it's like I also just risk like, okay, if I need the Breaking Swipe to not die, but what if I get crit?
And then if it crits you, yeah, so like it's a thing where like you are using Garchomp as just like a pivot in and get one Breaking Swipe in and then do something on like one of your crit immune mons maybe?
Yeah,
it's like
but
possible but not really applicable.
That feels too contrived. At that point I'm using Charm on Grand Bull or just like one of my Intimidate guys.
The only other thing I would think is that Breaking Swipe is like it's like an Icy Wind move. It hits it hits both the opponents and doubles, which is kind of cool, but I like Bulldoze does that too, and like that's probably more relevant as speed control. So
yeah, especially with having like really good flying types, things with Levitate. Yeah. Sorry, Breaking Swipe.
Cool move, but.
I can't believe it.
Crazy.
I can't believe we got the fucking Gibble. I never want to say this is the run, but goddamn does this feel like one hell of a run.
You got a lot of really great tools.
I'm sorry, Turtle. I just noticed your post when referring to me calling out of work tomorrow. Just tell them you were fucking. No! I would have to use PTO for that, not sick days, and I can't request that off day of. Hi, Garchomp. That's insane. It's so fucking
I need you to check these stats, because like they're gonna be insane.
is insane.
Not higher than Gyarados, I don't think, but dang, is that close?
Yeah, but Gyarados is 31 IV adamant. Or sorry, 30 or 29 IV adamant. Like,
yeah. Like, I think this is still like your second highest. Like, that's.
oh. We fought. Wowzers. I'm definitely not doing another fight after all this.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially because like it's not just one fight; it's a gauntlet.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I need like time to calc all that. Well,
it's
I'm
not particularly hard, but yes, it's involved.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, let me just. Oh, hold on. Actually, I need to organize its moves and then export it. Are you Dragon Ground or Ground Dragon? Dragon Ground. Fucking Gibble. Oh yeah, but what's this thing's... we'll never use it, but what's its hidden power? I'm curious. There we go. Copy that. Yeah, Garchomp would have beaten that Boltund real easy. According to the calculator. Okay. That's right, I was looking at its hidden. Ground type hidden power, that's funny. Still gotta add it to the list. Don't care if I'll never use it. I like having them logged. Welcome to the Hall of Fame, also known as the list of guys who are Pokemon that start with G. There's a shocking number of them. Hannah, thank you so much for being my little ma'am in the chair tonight.
Absolutely.
My professional co-gamer. This is a
I
really
just have
cool.
to laugh, like at the results of the stream, right? Like that's just wild.
Yeah, no, it's truly fucking. And we definitely have enough people in here to justify doing a raid. So let me see if there are people whomst to raid into. Not seeing any of mine. Also, really quickly, I'm just going to do a. No, not that. Friends, if you like what I do, Hannah's done it all before. It like knows how to play Run and Bun and has done it and is currently now doing it again, but more difficult. Hannah has already like cleared Run and Bun. Her Elite Four attempt is like, I believe, Save to a VOD. And then it's now doing fucking New Game Plus, where you dupe out all of the Pokemon that you caught during your first run. So like if you're desperate for more Run and Bun action for whatever reason, perfect place to go find that right over there.
Thank you very much.
I did the shout out, but I still haven't actually found someone to raid into. I could raid into Pixelvix. I kind of don't want to. Oh, Prince Devi's live. That's one of Turtle's people. Prince Devvy, making sure I spell that right. Yes, I did it right. All right, folks, I'm going to be raiding you all out over to Prince Devi, who is currently playing some Hollow Knight Silksong. We will be back with more Run and Bun action Thursday. Because of the bonus stream on Monday today, I'm taking Wednesday off because we're going to go visit with some friends who are kind of helping us with some of the wedding planning. So no stream Wednesday night. Next stream will be Thursday, where we will take on the Gauntlet and like the few trainers left on Jagged Pass. And then we get our Hoenn starter egg. Just a lot of really fun, exciting stuff to look forward to. We are right next to Flannery Gym. I think we're gonna make it to Surf Sim, and I'm really fucking excited for that. I said it 1,000 times, but I'm going to say it again. Hannah, thank you so much for your help tonight. Genuinely do not think I could have done it without you. So yeah, get the fuck out of here, folks. Go say the hi to Devi. Until next time, I have been April. She has been May. You have all been incredible, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good night, folks. And